Now we're live.
We're live. Hi. Oh no. There's a monkey that says something went wrong and he's got like a hammer in his hand.
Can you guys see us on YouTube?
Dave is not in a meeting, so we can grab Dave too if it's a super technical situation. I think we might be trying to be live in too many places at once, but I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You do see us on YouTube?
Froze, though.
So they see us, but we can't see their chat. And this is only on YouTube. Facebook wasn't working. So I can see we have 206 viewers.
Okay, well, hi everybody on YouTube. Don't go anywhere because I think
Hi.
we're live and we're going to fix our chat in just a second. Maybe try refresh chat. I don't know how any of this works, so I usually... Oh, there we are. Okay,
look,
good.
you did it.
Okay, yay.
Hi, everyone. So sorry for the
don't
delay.
go anywhere. We're good.
Thank you, Derek.
Yeah, we're good. So anyway, we are now officially with you. We're officially with you on YouTube. We're also live on Instagram and on TikTok, so we're happy to have all of you here.
Hi,
And like I
guys.
said, if you want to bid on all the things, you need to come over to YouTube.
Thank you, Denise. That's very sweet.
Doesn't she look lovely? You do. You look beautiful today.
Oh, thank you, guys. It's box time.
Sometimes box dye is the thing.
Yeah. I was just at Target and like, you know what? It's time for a change.
So we're going to tell you like how this works. Anybody new, by the way, over here on YouTube, and anybody new on TikTok and Instagram too, welcome in. We're so happy to see you.
It's good to see you guys.
Sage Goddess is turning 12 in just a few months, which is so crazy. We've been here for a minute. So every 2 weeks, we bring you the best of our jewelry, our gemstones, and our carvings. And everything is at incredible prices. We have giveaways. We have a charity item that we do every month. That'll be the same for tonight. And so everything that I'm going to show you and probably talk too much about because I like to talky. I was a teacher before SG, so I like to teach. Make sure you have a notebook because I'm going to be teaching you the metaphysical properties of a lot of really cool stuff tonight. And then Team SG, which is the folks with the box around them, the gold box. They're going to tell you the thing and the price. You cut and paste all of that. You post it as a comment and say sold. And that's how you will bid on something. And if we have one of something and you're number one, you got it. If we have 40 of something and you're number 1 to 40, you got it. And we'll tell you how many we have of everything. We have necklaces, we have wands, we have all the things tonight. So stay tuned. It's gonna be Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, as it usually is.
Thank you, Kaz. We're both wearing blue. That was not on purpose.
I know, we got the memo though.
I feel like we've been a little bit more coordinated lately. Like we're a little bit in sync.
We're on the same page.
With outfits. It's never on purpose.
Yeah, maybe it's the plague that we're sharing that is causing us to be
we're connected by one parasite.
We're still coughing. I know. Anyway, we love having you here. Even if you're not shopping, please feel free to come, hang out, and learn. I consider these YouTube live sales a real-time classroom. And so it's totally okay if you're not shopping. We love having you here. We'll try to make it fun for you. This is not your mama's gem sale. Sometimes it's inappropriate. We try to keep it fun and light and also full of education for you guys. So thank you so much for being here. So everything that we're going to show you is for sale. Shipping is free in the United States. It's $5 per item outside the United States. We ship to every country in the world and have for a long time, so we can find you wherever you are. When we show you a cute crystal, you can actually have our team, and by our team I mean Hanale, who's our queen of wire wrap. She's amazing. Wire wrap whatever you buy tonight. You just have to reach out to our support team at support.sagegoddess.com before you pay your invoice, and you'll get your invoice by email tomorrow. Make sure your feed is set to live chat, not top chat. Top chat says, oh, you're special and here's what you need to see about you, but it's not what we see. So top chat makes you feel good about yourself, but it's not reality. So live chat was true. So it'll say, oh, you're the winning bidder on everything, but live chat is actually what we're seeing. So make sure you go to the top and click live chat. Only bid on things you're serious about. Like, don't be a shitty biddy. Don't do that.
Shitty biddy.
Make sure you really want something before you bid on it, because otherwise you take it away from someone who does really want it. We don't have a lot of, the most we have of anything is like 4 dozen. It's not a lot of stuff. We have some super deep discounted stuff tonight. And I don't know, I probably forgot some stuff.
In order to participate,
I always forget this one.
And arguably the most important one. So in order to participate, if you would like to bid on any items, first and foremost, you have to be on YouTube. Everyone over here on YouTube, you're already good on that step. If you are on Instagram or TikTok and you want to shop with us, head on over to YouTube.
Just open another window. I mean, for God's sake, can't you have TikTok and Instagram and YouTube open at the same time? Come on, honey.
Well, they don't want to like hear us echoing everywhere.
Well, mute one of them and just come on over.
Yeah. And then the other most important thing is that you do have to have an account on sagegoddess.com if you're bidding.
Yeah.
That is how we're going to find you, and you do have to add your YouTube handle to your account on sagegoddess.com under your account details. Athena did mention over earlier not to be a shitty biddy.
So if your YouTube handle is shitty biddy, you got to put that in your Sage Goddess account.
You can be a shitty biddy as your handle, but you cannot bid on items that you're not serious about. So if for some reason you do get chosen as a winner and for some reason you can't follow
blacked
through,
out, you don't know what happened, aliens invaded your body,
then you can't back out during the sale. That's something that you will have to reach out to our support team about tomorrow, and they will help you out. And I think that's everything.
Okay, you ready? I love it. Irene's like, I've got 3 devices on. Come on now. You can do it. Put your back into it.
You just want to see us
going.
everywhere.
Okay. So we've got a lot to get through tonight, and
we always start with a giveaway.
We always start with giveaway.
And I have a really, really cool one for you today.
I don't know what a shitty bitty is, but you don't want to be that.
This is a Tibetan quartz generator. I'm going to show it to Instagram and TikTok real fast. If you want to be entered to win, head on over to YouTube. And now...
I was going to say, you're not going to show it to YouTube?
I'm going to show it to YouTube.
This is so cool. By the way, thank you for being here. Really, truly. We love having you here.
Aliens stole my credit card. That's what Allison said.
Oh, yeah. No, I always say aliens delivered things to my doorstep. Like, I didn't order that from Amazon at midnight 3 nights ago.
If aliens are not coming to beam me up already, they're not stealing your credit card.
No, but you can tell people that, and I will stand by you. I will be that friend. Listen, your secret is my secret.
Marty said I don't want to be a biddy at all.
I know. Okay, we have to talk about Tibetan quartz.
Yeah.
So you're seeing a close-up of it on YouTube. Tibetan quartz comes from the Himalayan ridge, okay, which is one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world. If we go like straight, sometimes I put on my readers and get geology professor with you.
I always love it.
So I'm going to go geology professor with you for a minute. I was a professor for a long time. Anyway, I'm just doing that as like a prop right now, but I actually do need them to read sometimes. Anyway, there are some mountain ranges in the world that are older than others, and the Himalayan ridge in Tibet, which crosses a good chunk of Tibet and Nepal, and is said to actually be the home of Shiva, right, which is in the Hindu pantheon, Shiva is the masculine force of creation. So the Himalayan ridge is very powerful. What's interesting about Tibetan quartz, that black that you see is carbon, and we are carbon-based creatures. So when people come to me and they're like, what are the most important crystals for healing? I always say carbon. When I first got diagnosed with MS, almost 13 years ago now, which is crazy. A lot of you know that, but some of you don't. My crystal healer recommended Tibetan quartz. I've been working with it ever since, and I really do think it's a master healer of the human body because we are carbon-based. And so the rule in crystal healing is what you're made of is what heals you, right? You have within you what you need to repair your own body on a cellular level. So if you need crystal healing on a massive level, especially for autoimmune disease, and you're feeling called to this, just say yes. I'm going to pick a winner. This is just a giveaway. You don't have to purchase anything to participate. We're doing 2 giveaways tonight, so this is the first one, and I just think it's really cool. And what I like is it's a generator, right? So if you've been with me for a while, you know that generators are points that have a flat bottom. And generators are important because they create like a little fountain of energy. The energy gathers from the bottom, comes up through the tip, and then circulates back down. It's a very tight flow of energy, as opposed to spheres, which we'll talk about later, which are bigger, sort of like 360-degree flow of energy. Was that nerdy enough?
I thought it was nerdy enough. I liked it.
I have to say there's different ways of being turned on in this world, right? I am an intellectual person. You can be cute as the day is long. If you are not smart, I'm not interested. My brain has to have a switch. I like smart, fun, interesting conversations. So if you're just here for somebody who's going to go, and it's clear and black, this is not the show for you. This is going to be too weird for you. I'm about the 411. I love the history, the mystery, the mythology, and the geology of stones. That's what keeps me coming back for more. Okay. Let's see where this is going.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I just accidentally touched her arm.
She wanted to touch my arm. I love it. Debbie's like, carbonate me. Yes, darling.
I saw Karina call us the A team, and I liked it.
We kind of are the A team. I know. Okay. Got an instant hit for our winner. Denise Groves is coming in. 2 autoimmune diseases. I feel like you get a prize. I have 3. I've had 3 in my life. So Denise Grove, I feel like I have to ring the bell twice for you. 2 autoimmune diseases. Anyway, Spirit wants you to have this. So Denise Groves, this is coming home to you. Congratulations. And stay tuned. There'll be more giveaways to come. We have other forms of carbon-based quartz on sagegoddess.com. We have like 10,000 items over there. So if you're new to Sage Goddess, you can actually go to the search bar and search carbon, and you're going to find all kinds of different forms of Tibetan quartz and other goodies. And we have other stones that have carbon in them as inclusions. Speaking of Tibet...
That's exactly the segue I was going to make.
Sound bathe me, darling.
Do you want to play one with me?
Honestly, I just want to listen to you play. I will play one. So we are really excited. These bowls, we bought these. You have to play it with this one.
Oh,
that's the difference.
So
you get a striker and a mallet. The striker is the red one just to get the vibration going. Do you hear it? Do you feel it? Right? And by the way, you do not even have to touch that. My hands are shaking from the energy. These are handmade, hand-hammered Tibetan bowls from Nepal.
It's really lovely. They're like gold.
No, I know. And I will tell you, these are under, the small one is 9 inches, which is the this one right here. Look at the design.
I know, they're really, really beautiful on the inside.
You have your chakra symbols, you have the flower of life. It's even got all the chakra symbols on the bottom, which I love. I think they're slightly different, but yours has the Om symbol in the middle, which I love. So yeah, so what you do, you can just strike it, and what's beautiful about these is you can apply them to the body. Keep in mind, what's special about these bowls is a couple things. First of all, they're shipping to you for free, and they're heavy.
Oh, thank you, Pete. It's very nice. I do love singing bowls. I'm gonna do this one too.
Can you hear it? Now, my students in Living Magic, I teach online classes. They already know this. I should pop quiz them and test them on this. These are handmade of 7 metals. You ready? Iron, copper, tin, gold, silver, mercury, and lead. And it takes 4 people to make one. 3 people hold this bowl with tongs. The 4th one hammers it. And they chant mantras the whole time they do it.
You can feel it, even like before you feel it, even before you play it, when you touch it, like you can just feel, the intention.
And you don't have to go all the way around, look. You can just go back and forth. It doesn't have to go all the way around, although you can. Crazy price on these, I'm telling you. And they're from my friend in Nepal, who always invites me and Alexys to go stay in Nepal. And honestly,
we want to go.
We're about to get on a plane.
Yeah. Maybe one day.
Fire magic's like, how much? Let's get to the point. Are you ready? The 9-inch bowl, which is the small, I have 5 at $219. And the 10-inch bowl, I have 6 at $229. $219 for the small, $229 for the medium. They should be $319 and $329. So you're saving about $100 per bowl. And Team SG, they're asking about the notes that these specific bowls are tuned to. So we will. They're already gone, but we will get that information for you. Congratulations. Honestly, that's called a good life choice. You will be so glad you have that. There are certain things I do every day in my practice. One is I either burn white sage, palo santo, or copal every day. Today it was copal twice. I take a salt bath. I play a singing bowl, either a quartz singing bowl or a Tibetan singing bowl. Those are things I do every single day. I choose a stone of the day every single day. Today my stone of the day was chrysocolla. People ask me all the time, like, what are your daily practices? That's a daily practice. Alexys is straight up like disassociating from it. She's like, now she's she left. She like, okay, and now we're gonna put down the bowls.
I did see Carrie said, "Oh, please, will someone play this for us live on Facebook when you receive it?" And I really, really love that idea. And
or do a story on Instagram and tag us.
And if you're not on Facebook or Instagram, just record a video of it and send it in to us, and we'll post it for you.
If you're not on Facebook or Instagram, go the hell on Facebook and Instagram.
Andrea is asking, what is copal? So
let's talk about it.
You answer that while I get a new item for us.
Copal. I could burn a little. I think my burner's still here.
Yeah, I put your burner over here.
And then I put did you see Randy's daughter made me this little box?
I think it's
Did you see that I put my little copal in there?
No, I didn't.
I did. I put my copal in there. I know, right?
Let me get you a chart.
So copal is a resin that comes from a tree in Central and South America, and it's a relative actually of Palo Santo. It's a member of the Bursera family, Bursera, and the Aztecs. This is a traditional Aztec burner, and so what you do is you light your charcoal, and there's copal joven, there's young copal, and there's copal viejo, which is the older copal. There's copal blanco, which is white, copal negro, which is black, which contains part of the bark of the tree, and then there's copal oro, which is golden copal. So there's when you see all these different names of copal, they are all copal. It's resin. It's like a tier of a tree. I'm not selling this. I mean, we may have some on sagegoddess.com, but it's just kind of nice to burn a little bit. And then yesterday I kind of smoked us out of our hole a little bit, so I'm gonna try not to put that much, but so what you do is you light your charcoal, take your little tiny tier of copal. See how it's already starting to melt?
I love it.
And then, I don't have my smudge fan here, but I wasn't planning this. But anyway, a little bit for you. And so the Aztecs, even today, when they do limpia ceremonies, which is a clearing ceremony, it's that's actually a white sage leaf. That wasn't copal. Grandma can't see very well anymore.
I was looking at it like,
That's copal.
You're getting a little bit of both.
You're getting both. You're getting white sage and copal. The Aztecs today, even in their limpia ceremonies, limpia means clean in Spanish, so they do limpia ceremonies, will burn copal in a traditional burner like this, and we do it in kind of a cross pattern. So as above, so below, as within, so without.
They're trying to buy the copal.
I know, I don't have any
we
for
may
you.
have some on sagegoddess.com. I don't know.
Somebody
just asked what it was, and so we started answering.
Yeah, I don't have this to sell you. I'm just teaching you.
But what we do have to sell you is something very, very special.
Isn't it pretty though?
Called Brandberg amethyst.
Okay, I'm gonna make that go away magically.
Sit it down in the middle.
Okay. Now we're gonna talk about my darling friend Momo, who a lot of you know. Whew, isn't that so yummy? Can you feel it from where you are? My friend Momo, actually, I don't know if he's still in Namibia, but was on Brandberg Mountain 2 weeks ago.
That's so cool.
I can't show you pictures. I don't know if I have permission to show you, but it was really cool. He always sends me pictures from his travels and adventures.
It sounds so super special.
He's such an adventurer. So Brandberg amethyst only comes from the Brandberg Mountain. It's known affectionately as the Bran. And it's also known as Fire Mountain because, maybe I can show you this picture because it doesn't have him in it. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick because he actually captured, so it's called Fire Mountain because the sunset there, here it is. I don't think he'll mind me showing you this.
You want me to show it over here?
Yeah, this was 2 weeks ago on Brandberg Mountain. And they call it Fire Mountain because it looks like it's on fire at sunset time.
That is so pretty.
Isn't that cool?
Oh my god.
That's where your Brandberg amethyst comes from.
Almost side by side action.
I know.
That's
like
really,
that's
really
actually
cool.
where it comes. So the Brandberg is the largest mountain range in Namibia for sure. It might be the largest mountain range in Africa. You can double check me on that. Now here's what's interesting. It's by the way, I will just tell you right now, it is my favorite amethyst. I'm shameless about my love for Brandberg amethyst. Nothing comes close for me to Brandberg. If you want my favorite amethyst, and by the way, these were mined in Africa, hand polished in Africa. This is the real deal. I can see you EA. Our prices on this are really incredible too. I have 60 of the small, which is like 1 to 2 inch, and I have 12 of the medium, which is 2 to 3 inch. Okay. And this is our lowest price ever that we've done on brand. I'm going to tell you about it a little bit more first. I know you're going to go, how much is it? And I'm just going to keep on talking because that's what I do. But she does really need to show you with the flashlight. So Brandberg is a combination of smoky quartz, clear quartz, and amethyst. But every piece of Brandberg has what's called the fuchsia flash. Sometimes we can show it to you live on camera, sometimes we can't, but they all have it. There's this weird, not even Veracruz comes close to this for me, Michelle, because the vibration is totally different. Veracruz is beautiful, and some people say it's the highest vibrational. This is the deepest, most powerful amethyst you will ever work with in your life.
I was about to say, like, the vibration of this one isn't as high as Veracruz, but it's different.
It's
and
deeper.
You don't always want the super high like that's not always what you're looking for.
Honestly,
you know?
I don't. This may sound really counterintuitive. I'm not always looking for a higher vibration.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm looking for a deeper vibration. So Scarlett Velasquez was saying, is this the same benefits as regular amethyst? No, because you've got the smoky quartz and you've got the clear quartz in there. So it's a triple threat. And a lot of these are phantom. She just showed you a side where like the amethyst only goes to the edge there. Do you see the phantom edge there? So Brandberg is the mountain, Brandberg. You can look it up. And I just showed you Brandberg Mountain, so you saw Fire Mountain. It is more grounding, right? Because you have the smoky quartz. So it activates the crown chakra, which is your uppermost chakra, right top of your head. That's the amethyst and clear quartz. And it activates the root chakra, which is the lowest chakra in your physical body, which is at your perineum. You're sitting on your root, right? So when you have a stone that activates both the root and the crown, it actually opens all the other channels, all the other chakras by default. These are all double term points that were hand polished, and they're all under $100. Are you ready? Get your fingers ready. The smallest $79. We sold it before for $84 to $89. So it's even $10 less than our original price. And you'll find pieces like this out there for well over 100, 120, 130. These are hand polished double terms. And then the medium size, I only have 12, $99. So as soon as Team SG comments, you can go grab a piece. It is my treasure. Both of my kids have a piece of brand in their collection. My kids don't have everything, but I have made a very specific point of making sure both of my kids have Brandberg amethyst because, again, it's good for people who have anxiety, right? It deepens your connection to spirit, but it also grounds you. And because quartz magnifies every vibration and every energy. And I'll tell you something in case you don't know. This is why I love to educate you. There's a difference between tumbled and hand polished. These are hand polished. They're not tumbled. A human being took each of these points and polished it by hand. You can throw anything in a tumbler, right? The energy is different when you have someone in Africa sitting there and hand polishing your pieces. So it makes a point or a piece a little more expensive because it's cheaper just to throw something in a machine and go one and done. But you don't get the same energy as it mined in the country, polished in the country, and then direct to you. So congratulations if you're getting brand tonight because it's one of my favorites. I mean, it is absolutely my favorite. Amethyst comes from different places. It comes from Zambia, Namibia, comes from Brazil, comes from Uruguay. Right? It comes from Veracruz. So I have kind of a hierarchy of amethyst. Now you have my favorite.
Yeah, my favorite.
Listen, I'm being photobombed by Shiva. And I'm here for it. He's bringing out my inner Shakti. I'm like, listen, Shiva, I see your Shiva, and I raise you a Shakti.
He's a Labradorite selfie Shiva. Wait, we haven't asked someone to get a thumbnail of us in a while.
Shiva. Okay. I don't have an altar to every god and deity in my house. You might think I do. I don't. I do have an altar to Shiva, and it's right at the entrance of my crystal room. Shank and amethyst is great too, Joanne. Not the same as Bran, but I love it. But it's not up there for me. Yeah.
It's a beautiful Labradorite.
It's gorgeous. Super 7's pretty too. Not the same as Bran. We love them all. I love Bran more. I'm just honest, okay?
She chooses favorites.
I do. Well, when it comes to crystals, I do have favorites. Shiva and Shakti, right? Masculine, the feminine. I have an altar to Shiva in my crystal room at home. A lot of you have been in because I was teaching from there for years. And Shiva is one of my favorite deities. Shiva is the masculine force of creation. And you always know it's Shiva because you've got the snake that's coiled and you have the crescent moon. So people will say, is that a Buddha? And it's like, no. And the other thing that tells you, what's between Shiva's eyes? The eye of Shiva, which is the third eye, right? So that's the other telltale sign this is not a Buddha. So Shiva for me is, like I said, it is this really strong, empowering force of creation. I find it protective, and we rarely have Shiva statues. Do you know what number this one is?
I'm sorry, yes, it's number 11.
Okay. $499, 7 inches, hand carved in Labradorite. By the way, you will find similar pieces online, same size, between $600 and $900.
It is solid Labradorite.
It's solid Labradorite. It's all hand carved. It's carved on the back.
It's flashy all the way around too.
$499. Om Namah Shivaya. That's right.
I like his face. Not all statues have great faces, but this one has a nice face. I like it.
My favorite piece of art in the world is a painting of Shiva and Shakti, which I've shown you.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. It's so pretty.
And you know what's funny is the artist, like, I wanted a better resolution image. I wanted to buy it from her, and she's like gone into, not hiding, but like nobody can reach her. But if you've seen the image of my crystal room at home, you've seen my Shiva and Shakti. And it's still, like, every time I go into that room, I just take a breath, you know? So congratulations.
While we're talking about statues,
That's right.
I think we should show them number 24, since it's more of a decision piece. And it is such a decision piece that we do not have it up here because it's huge and very heavy. But I have a picture of it. a very special picture of it. So it's not Dave and it's not Bodhi.
You're not buying Dave or Bodhi. You're buying Ganesha.
This is a Ganesha statue.
He's reclining. Look at Bodhi.
He's very draw me like one of my French girls. He's got that rose pose. Rose pose.
This is a 32.5 inch hand-carved zebradorite, which is peach moonstone with smoky quartz, reclining Ganesha, and he's hand-carved. The original piece of this zebradorite was about 6 feet of rough. I know. It gives you scale to see him, like, look at him. He's chilling like a villain. He's like, I'm going to remove all your obstacles. Look at his toes. He's got Cutum's toes.
That's him in comparison to Dave.
And he is $5,900. $5,900. He's almost 3 feet of a hand-carved Ganesha. The only place you would find something like this is in a gallery, right? I mean, it's incredible. Stop looking at Bodhi. I know it's hard.
Dave's shirt is not for sale.
Dave always has good clothes. So anyway, if you would like him, he actually ships for free. He weighs 850 billion pounds. I don't know how much he weighs. But I can tell you that I'm not going to be lifting that Ganesha anytime soon.
500 pounds of divine love.
500 pounds or 850 billion pounds, which was my estimate. I'm not good at guessing like how many jelly beans in the jar.
I mean? I'm horrible.
Yeah, so I guessed 850 billion pounds, I think, and it's 500. So
we'll show that again later.
If you would like the largest Ganesha we've ever offered, if you like your Ganesha, if you like big Ganeshas and you cannot lie.
I like big Ganesha and I cannot lie.
Is that a bad thing to
goals I get?
I don't know what we're doing right now, but anyway.
I saw somebody ask about the ring I'm wearing, so I think we should do that now.
Holly says he reminds me of my ex-husband, but without the god status. Why would he just sit around like that? Did he have cute toes, though? Part of me is like, I can forgive a lot if somebody's got cute feet.
This next one is item number 44.
Okay. I know. This is a gorgeous ring. We all love this ring.
I'm wearing it. Someone asked if this was the opal I got for my birthday. It was not. But it's super special.
And you're going to shut that light off. I know. I'm like, it's not gonna sing for us. So this is Ethiopian opal with green apatite. This is a rad ring. This is fully adjustable, by the way, although it says on my sheet it's not. But mine at home was adjustable. I own this ring.
It says,
are they not adjustable?
I mean,
they totally are.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we have a small adjustable, which will be like sizes like 5 to 7, and I think we have a large adjustable. Am I making up stories?
I mean, they do. They're bypass rings, so they do.
Yeah, I think this will fit you. Yeah. So here's the thing: green apatite is our weight loss stone, and Ethiopian opal, which comes from Ding Dong, Ethiopia. Is for transformation. So this is a really good one if you're trying to create new physical habits. Yes, you can buy opals for yourself. Mm-hmm. Don't believe the hype. I think somebody's husband made up that story so that somebody's wife wouldn't buy opals for herself.
We should do a short little video on that. Like, don't believe them. You can buy opals for yourself.
You can buy anything you want.
Yeah, and it can just be like a little affirmation.
And then again, remember the aliens from Amazon and Sage Goddess delivered it to your door, and you have no idea how it got here, but it has to stay because the aliens aren't coming back.
You can buy whatever you want. I don't know if I recommend buying opal on Amazon.
No, don't buy it from Amazon. Well, I mean,
it might be.
Don't buy from a Facebook ad. Everything I buy from a Facebook ad is really weird.
You know what's funny? The last time you said that, Karen messaged me, and we actually use Facebook ads.
Well, if it's a company you know, but like every time I buy clothes on a Facebook ad, because it just looks so cute, and the dress arrives and it's this big, and I'm like, it makes me feel bad about myself.
They want to know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so the small adjustable, I have 9 at $89. They're the same price. And the large adjustable, which goes from like sizes 8 to 10, I have 18 at $89. Blame the aliens. Hi, Heather. She's like, late to the party, but I made it. I don't know. The clothes are weird. And I'm like, it can't just be me, right? Like, so, like, what's your regular size? Or it'll say true to size or whatever. And literally, like, I had a shirt arrive, and I'm like...
Karen's commenting, and it's like, tell her, Alexis.
Anyway, congratulations.
I see a couple people asking about the evil eye ring I'm wearing too. This was on sagegoddess.com.
It was.
I don't know if we still have it.
Team G, can you check and see if we have our evil eye rings? It's adjustable. Everybody compliments her on it. It's got a sapphire in the middle. Like, it's a beautiful ring.
It became mine in Tucson.
It did. No, she put it on and literally it was like, and whelp. I mean, would you take it off of her?
I tried to take it off. She wouldn't.
I wouldn't. I was just like, look how pretty that looks. I mean, you know, I always say Alexys, like, should be a hand model. She has such beautiful hands.
Thank you. It's very, very
She really does. Anyway, yeah, it's like Barbie doll clothes. Or, you know, it just makes you feel bad.
Do you want to
no
talk
more
about,
clothes from Facebook.
Do you want to talk about Lakshmi?
Or do you want to talk about Lakshmi?
Lakshmi.
She's my girl. I'm excited about everything in tonight's sale. I honestly am. So if she's like, you want to talk about this? Yes, I do. So Lakshmi, it is sold out of the Evil Eye.
Oh,
right?
sorry, guys. I'm just going to say you should lock this down.
No, that wasn't good.
Robin's over there.
No, I wasn't. No.
Thank you, Ashley. That's really sweet.
That was just a no. Oh, it is in stock. The clear quartz. I'm sorry. One of our customers in the feed said it's sold out, but it actually is in stock. So Team SG just posted. I love it. Maya said, I just made a Lakshmi altar at home. Good. Make sure it's in the southeast corner of your house or your garden, because that's your wealth corner.
They like it.
I'm sorry. I mean, we're always honest with each other. Like, that was like...
They're locking this down, and they're going to lock their evil eye rings down.
Go lock your evil eye ring down.
And look at how good they look together. Alright, that's weird. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, no, honestly, I'm gonna just keep going. I don't know what she's doing right now. We've had a lot of cold medicine today. I'm blaming the Sudafed and the Mucinex. I just think it's taking a turn.
We were sending each other voice messages earlier, like, talking about real thing, like nothing crazy, but we were having a legitimate conversation about work and stuff, and she's like and I'm responding to her, I'm like, yeah, we'll get that done. Like,
no, and I walked into a meeting and I'm like, who here does not have the plague? Anyway, okay, Lakshmi is my favorite goddess. I love me some Shakti, I really do. But Lakshmi, I call her my patron goddess. And it's really funny because I've had multiple teachers tell me that I carry a Lakshmi vibration. So Lakshmi is the Hindu goddess of abundance, and she brings abundance of all kinds. And she has 4 arms, which might be weird to you if you're new to like goddesses, but it's like a thing. Anyway, so the back of her arms are usually holding 2 lotuses, and then the front of her, she has a mudra, and then she has coins or fish that will come out of the other hand, which represent abundance. And this is a brass statue. I have an altar to Lakshmi in my house, and I have one outside of my house. So this could go on your outside. My altar to Lakshmi outdoors has a brass statue, and it doesn't get damaged by the elements or anything. So if you want to start attracting abundance, you'll want to have this with some green aventurine or some citrine, Hessonite garnet, which we also have for you tonight. So there's lots of different stones that attract wealth, right? We have, these are under $25, so get your fingers ready. This is a 2.5-inch statue. The retail value of this statue is about $34, and it ships for free. And it's a little heavy. I mean, it's brass. It's a real solid brass statue that she just threw to prove that it is heavy.
I was just showing you
and
that
also
it
that you can't break it. But I really do believe that Lakshmi carries that vibration of abundance. And I always think of abundance. I always tell you this. Abundance isn't just money, you know. If you have money, that's not enough. You need love, you need health, you need happiness and joy and time and peace and space, and she carries those vibrations for everything. So it isn't just bucks, you know what I mean? But she brings the bucks too. She also brings an abundance of light. So if you want a Lakshmi statue, they're $24.
Lock it down.
Lock it down. See, she needed to lock it down. And then she didn't, and she threw it at you. And follow her own advice.
Stop.
We're on a roll today. I think we should do more shows with a lot of Sudafed.
Okay.
Which just keeps it really exciting. Okay, so Team SG is coming. So you can say, sold Lakshmi, go, 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 go. And enjoy. That's a great one for your collection, especially if you're new. And I love smaller altars. I really do. You know, some people think altars have to be big and fancy and all the things, and that's nice too. But I have this exact Lakshmi statue right behind me on my shelf. I don't know if you can see it. And I love it. And I chose it specifically for there because I like the fact that it's like she's a fun size Lakshmi.
Fun size.
I don't know. Do you have to be a tall person to be interesting? I'm 5 feet tall.
I think you're interesting.
I think I'm interesting. I'm fun size. I'm the little Snickers.
I love Snickers.
God, I do too. I love frozen Snickers.
Ooh, and deep fried Snickers.
Oh, I love deep fried Snickers.
It's so good.
Oh my god, it's really good.
It gets like all melty inside of the batter. Sabrina, who is behind the scenes as Team SG, she and I went to
where are you going with this?
Like we went to like a hot dog restaurant and they had deep fried Oreos on the menu.
Oh. I'm not a huge Oreo fan.
Really?
Yeah.
It was so good. The deep fried ones were really tasty.
The cream just tastes like crap to me.
You think so?
Yeah, just like white kind of crap. I don't know. Don't judge me.
I'm
But
not
I will
judging.
eat a Snickers all day long.
Deep fried Snickers.
Deep fried is really good. Okay. I could be a Twix.
We'll have to go to the fair the next time it's here.
Okay, you ready?
Rhodonite generators. Actually,
Oscar's here. Now he doesn't want to talk about cream-filled anything because we always bring him in at the awkward moment. So
The Oscar voice is hard to do when you have a cough.
if you don't know who Oscar is, you're probably lucky. He's my superstar. Anyway, he's here. Star of the show, trending on TikTok, not anymore. Okay, where are we, Alexis?
Number 17.
Oh. Okay, Rhodonite. If you want a substantial generator for under $100, this is kind of a great opportunity. This is 8.5 to 9 inches of one of the stones of a broken heart. Rhodonite. Here's what I think about Rhodonite, because there's a lot of love stones, right? There's rose quartz, there's rhodochrosite, there's there's kunzite, there's just 50 different stones for love. Chrysoprase is also one, because remember the heart chakra is both green and pink. So people are like, how do you know the difference? Or like, what do you think about the differences? Rhodonite is the only one that has manganese in it. See all those rivers of black? That's manganese. Manganese is a powerful physical healer. So this is a broken heart stone, but it's also a really good cardiac stone if heart issues are your thing. And, for a lot of people they are. And a lot of people are looking for larger size generators at an affordable price, and especially because it ships for free. I know. This is you could hurt yourself size, right? It teaches you about the light and shadow of love. The light side of love and the shadow side of love. One of my teachers, I love this saying that she has. She says, every love story contains an aspect of tragedy. It's Shakespearean. You know what I mean? Like every love story has some part of it where there was like a little blip in the screen, right? Unrequited lovers, right? People who've loved each other forever and can't be together because the timing isn't right, or I don't know, you go through a rough patch or whatever. So this is a stone of reconnection, reconciliation, reintegration, and also heart healing, which I love. And they're $99 for a Rhodonite generator that's almost 9 inches. Behave yourself with this one.
9 inches of
For
love.
external use only. I'm not responsible for what happens when you take these things home.
9 inches for opening your heart chakra.
Usually I'm the one that's like breaking the law. Not today, everybody.
Okay.
Let me just text Dave because Zoe was trying to reach my dad and couldn't reach him.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Okay.
Speaking of...
Sorry, kids. Interesting. Vanessa said, for a long time I couldn't work with Rhodonite. I never knew why. Sometimes it's not your time to work with something. A lot of times when people are working through grief in love, lost love, that's the time that they start working with Rhodonite. But it's not just for that. It can also be for healing. And for past life stuff, too. I don't know. I feel lost. What are we doing? You're still holding that.
Oh.
Okay. I think those are all gone. Put the 9-inch generator down.
I was going to want to see if you wanted to talk about your rod.
You're really out of line tonight, Alexis, and I'm kind of here for
the rod of Asclepius.
When, you know what's funny is when I'm tired or I don't feel good, like, I lose my, like, I'm not with it, and then it's like, Athena? Like, I do want to talk about the rod of Asclepius. I'm going to go geeky on you again. Ready? This is, like, not sexy at all.
Except for the name.
Except for the rod. Okay, so the rod of Asclepius, which is this, is often confused for the caduceus. Who's Asclepius? I'm so glad you asked. Asclepius is the Greek god of medicine. And so the rod of Asclepius, now here's the thing. In the Christian tradition, right, snakes are like bad, wisdom you shouldn't have, things you shouldn't know, you know, bad women trying to tempt you with things. In every other tradition, snakes are super magical and healing. Now, in energetic traditions, the snake is considered to be the flow of energy in the body, okay? So the rod of Asclepius is considered to be a symbol of healing. And so in allopathic Western medicine that's practiced here in the U.S., this is still considered the symbol of medicine, proper Western medicine. The caduceus is the rod with 2 snakes around it, which is a symbol of Mercury. That comes from the Hermetic tradition that dates back to Egypt, and from there it has Atlantean roots. Now do you know the difference? This is the rod of Asclepius, which is healing. What's really cool about this stone is this is a stone of manifestation. This is called Dragonstone, and it's a combination of piedmontite, which is the red, Piedmontite, and epidote, which is the green, Epidote. Piedmontite is about problem solving, and epidote is about manifestation. So this is a stone of finding new solutions to old problems, and it's the symbol of medicine. So this would be a cool one to wire wrap or have set to wear, especially if you're having health and healing problems. Carry this with you to your appointments. When you have conditions like, I always think about fibromyalgia, which is like, in my experience, is like the catch-all for like, oh, I'm in pain a lot of the time and nobody knows what's happening to me. Like when you have these conditions that like nobody can figure out the source of them, Dragonstone's a great stone to work with to try to get to the bottom, the root cause of your illness. So you're not treating the symptoms, you're actually treating the illness. And this symbol dates back thousands of years to the origins of Western medicine, which take us back to Asclepius, which was your history and mythology lesson for today. And like I said, it's not that sexy except for the word rod, which makes us sound like Beavis and Butthead. She said rod. These are $49, and they are 3.5 to 4 inches, and they are hand carved. Hand carved rods.
I saw someone said that they have one of these in fluorite, and they use it to stir their tea.
Okay, that's cool.
It's a really good idea.
That's really cool. Stir your tea, honey. Fibro is very real. I just sometimes wish doctors would look under fibro a little bit to really understand what's happening there, because it's constant pain. My mom had fibro. It's another one of the really crappy autoimmune diseases that, you know, it's like if you have one, you have 12, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, congratulations if you're getting a rod. Congratulations. And I'm excited that I got to introduce you to the Greek god of healing, Asclepius. Asclepius is grateful to be here today.
I think he was, too.
Yeah. I'm Greek by origin, and my dad actually just taught my students a little bit about Alexander the Great, because he brought me this pendant back. It's an ancient Greek coin with Alexander the Great, who to the Greeks is a big hero, in 1978, which was the last time my dad went to Greece. So he did a little live for my students this weekend about Alexander the Great, Alexandros.
It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for Alexander the Great, we would have almost none of Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates' writings, because he saved them by creating the Library of Alexandria. Did you know? Okay. And he did that all by the age of 30. So it makes the rest of us feel like we're underachievers because, like, I'm almost 50 and I haven't, like, conquered 8 countries and saved all of the historic writings of an ancient civilization. Speaking of snakes.
Of rods.
Speaking of rods.
This is number 23.
Yep.
Come on.
I talked about my darling Momo earlier. He makes all kinds of magics, and one of the things he makes is wands. Wands are really powerful tools for sending and receiving energy. And I only have one. We only ever have one at a time. This one's really cool because it has dioptase, that Congo emerald. See that right there? That's for ancestral healing. They call it the Congo emerald because when they discovered that in the Republic of the Congo, they thought it was emerald, and you can see why. It actually looks like emerald, but it's a totally different mineral. So that's called dioptase. This one also has sugilite, seraphinite, charoite, aquamarine, and moldavite.
Okay.
Like every magical stone you could want.
There's the charoite.
There's your charoite.
And then here...
See the snaky snakes?
There's the snakies. There is an aquamarine.
Isn't that beautiful? It's a perfect hexagonal bar of aquamarine.
I'd call it a hexagonal rod of aquamarine. And the dioptase. And then there's the sugilite.
There's your sugilite. That is absolute perfect purple gel sugilite, by the way. This wand is under $1,000. It is handmade. And it's... I mean, how many wands do you have that are terminated in moldavite?
That's so cool.
And the other hat is a snake.
Snaky snake.
$999. This is brass and sterling silver. One of a kind. Every wand he makes is different. I have one that he made just for me in my personal collection because it has Medusa's head on it.
I like that little snake because he's like...
Because I'm named after the goddess who took Medusa's head, right?
Oh, and there's seraphinite.
See, there's your seraphinite. That's the stone of the angels. You always find a little Mercury symbol there because that's him. He's Mercurius. Trickster spirit. So anyway, congratulations if you're getting Momo's wand.
And then I did see the team said we still have small Brandberg amethyst left. So if you weren't here at the beginning of the show...
Brandberg amethyst comes from the Brandberg mountain in Namibia. It is my favorite amethyst. Momo was just there. I was sharing that. He was sending me pictures of himself on the mountain. Most of them have phantoms. Brandberg amethyst is a combination of smoky quartz, amethyst, and clear quartz. It always has a fuchsia flash inside of it, and these are $79. We still have the small size, which is 1.5 to 2 inches.
It's super special.
Who got the wand?
I saw someone bid on it.
I know somebody got it.
I haven't seen an announcement.
I saw congratulations, but I don't know if that's an official congratulations. Wait for Team SG to say something. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, the Momo wands are really, really special. Congrats to those of you who are getting the Lakshmi statues, by the way, too.
Yeah.
And you know what I will say to you? I love when I personally love when you are on TikTok or on Instagram and you take a picture of your altars and you post it in your story and tag us. We will reshare your post. We love resharing, and we love seeing how you take the tools and you make them your own. I will tell you, I've been inspired by you so many times.
I always love seeing it too.
Love it. So please, our team just gets so excited to reshare your post. So just take a picture, post it, tag us, Sage Goddess, and we will reshare your altar or wherever you put your beautiful things that you get from the sales, or take a picture of your gorgeous hand with your jewelry on it and post it. We love to reshare. So please do that. Yeah. I agree. Priaphyte said the stones from Namibia are just on another level. The thing about Africa is this, like we think about Africa as being this kind of one blanket continent, but the energy of Ethiopia compared to Namibia, compared to the Congo region is all very different. And you contrast all of that with Egypt, right? So it's kind of like saying the United States and like as if it's all the same, whereas like, I mean, let's just be real. Texas and California and Florida and New York are very different places, right? It's kind of the same with Africa. And Africa in general has a very deep old vibration. It's the origin place of this planet. It really is. There's a place in Africa, in South Africa, called the Cradle of Humankind. And that's where we have the oldest human remains She wants me to move on.
No, I was just showing it to them because
I
I'm just trying to balance.
I mean, she doesn't want me to move on, but I need to move on. But I get on my soapboxes about it's really important. I wish that we talked less about weird shit in school and more about geography and geology and history, because I really think that we come out of, how many of you feel like you came out of high school really understanding the difference between the different countries in Africa? Like, I didn't.
I did not. No, world history was mainly about Britain.
But it was kind of boring, wasn't it? Like, we could have made it really sexy. Like, if we made it about crystals and, like, animals and stuff, like, you would have been into it, and then you would know, like, the difference between these places. So.
And it wasn't actually about the world. And I loved history. It was my favorite subject, but it was really only about Europe. Oh. And then I think we learned a little bit about, like, China. Yeah. But that wasn't the world. Yeah. No, I learned nothing about Africa.
Anyway, here we go. Aquamarine.
This is beautiful.
Let's have a totally different conversation now. Anyway, I really do. When my kids were little, I'm lucky because I have a credential, and one of their teachers let me come in and take over a unit on geography, and they let me bring a big bucket full of dirt and let the kids kind of pull out crystals, and when we talk about where the crystals came from, it was really, really cool. So I do think we need to bring history and geography more to life for our students in school. Aquamarine comes to us from a few different countries. This is Brazil. Aquamarine, actually, there's aquamarine in California, just north of San Diego. There's a mine called the Pala Mine, P-A-L-A, which is on reservation land. It's beautiful. You can actually go and mine. I think it's still open. I took our team there right when Sage Goddess was just beginning. And there's actually aquamarine in that mine, because aquamarine is a member of the beryl family. Has a few different colors in it. But blue beryl is aquamarine. I have a song about it, and everybody always tries to get me to sing it. But anyway, blue beryl aquamarine is expensive, and it's beautiful. And it's a stone of emotional healing and renewal. It's the birthstone for the month of March. Both of my kids were born in March, so this is both of my kids' birthstone. And I love these because they're faceted. They look like candy, kind of, don't they?
They're so cute.
Like they'd be sugary, kind of. So if you need emotional healing and renewal, now one of my friends, Daisy Foss, who lives in the UK, some of you know her and follow her, she really associates aquamarine with Merlin. And with the Arthurian legends and the Avalonian legends, which I think is really beautiful too. So it's power, it's healing, it's renewal. If there's time, I'll sing the song. These are... the retail value of these are about $150. Our price is $119. I have 18 of them. And it is 2 inches of faceted aquamarine. Will you put the flashlight on it? Because it's like, I can see it lit up through the camera myself, but is that beautiful?
Like, it's completely...
It's translucent and gorgeous. So if you're a Pisces, this is your birthstone.
Like, I can show you.
If you're born in March, this is your birthstone. Aren't they pretty? Put this away for Christmas or Yule or Hanukkah. You know what I mean? If you have somebody who would love this, we won't have these back. So get it now and put it away. You'll be so glad you did that.
Aquamarine is the stone that I have on me 24/7. Never, ever, ever without it. I have it.
It's not even her birthstone because she's a February Pisces.
No, but I just love it. I have it on 2 bracelets that I never take off. And then I also carry a piece in my purse too. The piece that you got me in Tucson.
The anhydrite?
No, that one I keep at home because I don't want to lose it.
I was going to say, that one's a different situation.
I have one that looks like a heart.
Oh, the Morganite aquamarine. The Morgamarine or whatever.
Yes. It's like in the shape of a heart, but it wasn't carved that way. And it's aquamarine, and it's got like a little bit of Morganite on there too.
This is why I call her Big Picker, because she goes and finds like the most expensive stuff at the gem shows.
I had a moment with it. I picked it up, and
isn't it pretty?
But
it does look like clouds. Anyway, congratulations.
It's a very special stuff.
Because blue beryl is aquamarine, and pink beryl is Morganite, and yellow beryl is
Aventurine.
Green beryl is emerald, and red beryl is Bixbite, and clear beryl is Goshenite, and
green quartz is Aventurine.
They wanted me to sing. It's all your fault. I've taught you about the Barrow family through that damn song, so we can make fun of it all day long. And Dave hates that song so bad.
I like it. I was just adding.
I know. We're just moving on. We're just moving on.
Yeah, I was just adding to it about Aventurine, which is not a big role, but
okay.
I feel like this light.
If you got a Lakshmi statue,
I feel like it's better without the light.
You need this. And this is crazy. It's a 4-inch aquamarine sphere, or Aventurine sphere for under $70. 4 inches. Aventurine is green quartz with mica. It is one of the most important stones for abundance and wealth. And as I've taught you about spheres before, it radiates energy in all directions. Remember I taught you that when you have a point, it's kind of like a tight loop of energy. When you have a sphere, think of it like 360, right? So it disperses the energy more widely throughout your space. So this, I would put this down with my little Lakshmi statue right in front of it. And then you can start zhuzhing from there. You can start putting quartz points there and adding other things. But this on its own with the Lakshmi statue is enough of an altar for under $100. I know it's a crazy price. So $69, I have a few dozen of these. So if you want one, it's really cool for her to show that to you too. Like that, look. Lakshmi likes big balls and she can't lie. I don't really like big balls. I mean, not like that. I like big spheres, though.
That's good.
See, look, I caught on the naughty train, and then now it's not funny anymore. I'm too late to that party. So anyway, congratulations. It's our best price we've ever done on green Aventurine spheres. So if you got a Lakshmi statue, this would be a really great partner piece for you.
You missed the party bus.
I am the party bus. All right, congratulations. Can you put a small quartz generator in the Lakshmi statue with us for the center of a grid? Sure, absolutely. Anything quartz-based can be the centerpiece of a grid. And remember, there's a lot of quartz-based minerals. So we think of quartz, we think of Aventurine, because Aventurine is always colored quartz, right? There's yellow Aventurine, blue Aventurine, red Aventurine, green Aventurine, pink Aventurine. Aventurine equals quartz plus mica. And that's why it's got a little sparkle.
Would you like to show the lamps?
Sure. Is that hard to do?
It's not, because Jared, who's over here, helped me rig up a little shoot DVD.
We rigged up.
So really, all we have to do is hit
camera.
this.
All right, Jared.
And then,
take it away.
yeah, and we may have to scooch.
So this is a sex lamp.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
It really is.
Very important.
Yeah, yeah. This is something you never knew you needed until now. These are orange calcite lamps from Mexico. And the base is orange calcite and the lamp is orange calcite. And the rad part, great job, Jared. The rad part is the top is flat, so you can actually put a grid on top of it, or I put something in clear quartz on top of it. Like at home, I have my skulls on this because it shines through.
Like a quartz generator. But this looks cool.
You could try putting my smoky quartz generator up there. That might be enough.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
This is so cool. Look, and you get to see the rest of it.
It's really neat. Yeah, you could kind of get the broader picture. If you're over on Instagram and TikTok, just make sure you open YouTube on a separate. It didn't quite work, but if it's something clear quartz, it really does. The light comes through.
Your generator is so pretty.
These are $199. They ship for free. They're 15.5 inches by 8 inches of orange calcite. Now, there might be children in the room.
Oh yeah, look, you
Oh,
can
good
see
job.
the orange
Yeah.
glow. Thank you, Jared.
It's a pretty small
Yeah.
one, but
Leave it alone. Orange calcite, because there might be young people in the room, helps you lift your sails. That's the legend of it. So if your sails are, can you put the other camera on?
Oh,
No,
yes,
because they can't see me. If your sail is down, it helps you lift your sails. I don't have a sail. But if my sail was down, and I needed to lift my sail, I would use orange calcite.
Would you guys like our new setup?
It's okay if your sail is down. I mean, there's no judging that. The sails don't always have to be lifted. But, you know, sometimes you can do more with a lifted sail than you can with a down sail. Woof! Like I said, it's all hypothetical to me. Thank you so much. I thought that was gentle and appropriate.
I thought you did good.
Thank you. I want to compliment myself. Puts a little spring in your step. Thank you, Liz Grant, for the emoji. It's always helpful. Yeah, if you're trying to pitch a tent and you need a little extra stake to pitch it.
Do you want to talk about your sphere holders or
I love how nobody on Instagram is commenting.
Bumblebee
It's
jasper?
okay. I mean, what are you going to say? You're probably over on YouTube anyway.
Yeah, they're all just kind of seeing us and
I know.
moving over. Sphere holders or Bumblebee or Bumblebee jasper.
When we do the sphere holders, I also want to talk about these spheres.
Which ones?
The rose quartz and golden healer.
Okay, I think we can.
And we can also hark back to the green Aventurine at that time too.
Okay.
And then I also want to, I want to talk about everything. So I'm going to leave the order to you.
Okay, all right. Let's do the sphere holders and the rose quartz. I'll get them right now.
Hi, Janine. How many lamps did we have? We had 14 lamps. Yeah, did I not say that? I try to be appropriate. It's very hard sometimes. I was not the best behaved child in school. I loved it because my son got his report card back in the after the fall term, and there two teachers had commented back to back, and one said basically pleasure to have in class, and the other one said like you know, I can't remember whether it was like makes inappropriate comments or talks out of turn, and it's like that was me. Like you're a pleasure to have and shut up at the same time. Oh. Can a sphere be used as a generator? Kind of. I mean, they both radiate energy. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is one of my favorite things in the whole show, and we don't have a lot of it. I know.
This is something we found in Tucson that...
Yeah, we all freaked out.
Yeah.
And this is what mine is that you gave me, right? It's on my nightstand.
It's from the exact same
Is
lot.
it really? Yeah,
Yes.
I love this.
We bought all of it that they had, and then, well, the team bought all of it that they had, and then I got one for Athena.
She got one for me. It's on my nightstand. I was just looking at it last night. I love these so much. And then look at the little sphere stand holder. Come on now. I'm like a sucker for little birds and rhinestones. Okay, so anyway, we're going to do this one step at a time. Yes. I would put them together. This will be up to you how you want to do this. It's the only time, these are from Brazil, that we've seen rose quartz with golden healer quartz in the same, it's a pocket where basically it's like a mashup, okay? Rose quartz. Sunsets. They are so beautiful. When Alexis gave me mine, I was like, because golden healer quartz, you know, my solar plexus chakra is a mess from being bullied as a kid and, you know, all kinds of other challenges. So that's my chakra that needs work. And so this is going to help to heal your solar plexus chakra. And when you have solar plexus problems, you also have IBS problems. It tends to show up as like digestive stuff, which I've had all my life. So if you have stomach stuff or like self-confidence stuff, golden healer is always a stone for you. But this is a mashup of golden healer with rose quartz, which is the universal stone of love. So it's like love and empowerment and strength and like you're good enough and you're smart enough and people like you. Anybody remember that SNL skit? So we were really excited about this. And they're affordable too. Now, we only have 2 of the 4-inch.
And that's the biggest one?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's this one.
So we only have 2 that size, and those are $299 each. For one of the rarest spheres we've brought you in SGTV. This is a tiny pocket. When I only have 2 of something, and that's all they had at Tucson, that's it. Okay, now the rest of them go down in price from there. I have 6 of the small, which are 2.5 inches, at $99.
It's right there.
I have 13 of the medium, which are 3 inches at 149. And I have 11 of the 3.5 inch at 199. And then I would say the smaller 3 sizes fit really well in the sphere stand.
Yeah, so
The biggest one, I don't know.
actually, well,
Yeah, the small's okay. I would do the, if you want to do the sphere stand, I would do the 3 inch or the 3.5 inch. Those are the 2 sizes that fit the best.
that fits really, really nicely.
Isn't it pretty? So
then-
get your sphere, and then we'll talk about the sphere stand.
Actually, the big one fits too.
Oh, it does actually. Yeah, so it's just the smallest one that may not fit well.
Yeah, the smallest one just kind of becomes a.
But that's the size I have, and I love it. That's the size that's on my nightstand, and it's my little treasure. I really do love this stone. That's such a good combination. So congrats. I had, like I said, I had 6 of the small, 13 of the medium, 11 of the large, and then 2 of the jumbo. So congratulations.
And then we'll
Now,
transition.
the sphere stand, the sphere holder.
And that one is line number 21.
We have 30 of these. These are made with, they're enamel with Swarovski crystals. This company kind of does things, I've talked to you about this before. I love J Strongwater, but I can't afford it or justify it. If you know what J Strongwater is. If you don't, you can go to J Strongwater online, and then you'll see why this is such an incredible value. He does stuff like this, but it's like in the thousands of dollars. So I'm trying to bring you J Strongwater type beautiful things for your altar that are not thousands of dollars. So these are $199, and I have 30 of these only.
They're
And
so
it's
beautiful.
gorgeous. I highly, highly, highly recommend. So those are like, I think of them as like little bluebirds of happiness. I love birds. They're little forget-me-nots, and then there's little leaves. So to me, this is like the ultimate spring sphere holder for your altar. Yes, this would be a great stone, Stacy Coomer, for recovery, because it's going to help with healing. Golden Healer is always a master healer. Always, always. And it's got so much iron in it, which strengthens you. And then rose quartz, which is love. But remember, rose quartz is also a magnifier of all energy in the heart chakra. So self-love, self-care, right? Slowing down, taking good care of yourself. So congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. Really beautiful.
Can you turn to the
choices.
side so they can see the little birdies' faces? Like, I don't know. I
Sure.
just...
So one birdie's face is right there.
Mhm.
And you can kind of see his little beak.
Are they
Oh yeah, there you go.
cute?
You can see like both of them.
They're little cutums. This is the
beaks.
ultimate Mother's Day gift, and we won't have
It
these
is,
back.
yeah.
We're only doing like when we bring you these enamel goodies. Oh yeah, can you put the
wanna see it?
Aventurine sphere
I
in there?
think the Aventurine sphere is going to be too big. But let's see. Let's give it a go. Well, I guess it's about the same size.
Yeah. It's pretty.
Oh, that's very pretty.
That's pretty.
I actually think I like it better.
In a
But I
way,
like both of them, but is that
it makes the green in the leaves pop.
yeah.
So I don't know. We have 3 large rose quartz and golden healer spheres left for $199.
And that's this size.
And then I don't know how many sphere stands we have left. I don't know. It's a toss up for me because I really do like it with the Aventurine sphere, but I have to say that rose quartz, because that rose quartz and golden healer to me just screams spring. It looks like
Yeah.
I don't know.
This to me kind of looks like the sun is setting behind the tree.
Well, that's pretty.
Or like the tree is kind of like
Yeah, it does.
See what I mean? Because this just reminds me of like a setting sun.
Can you imagine it with like a Demoerite sphere? I'm just saying. I mean, we don't have
That'd be
those. Don't
so
get excited.
pretty.
But like,
Well, we do have the blue ocean jasper.
oh yeah, put the blue ocean jasper in there.
Let me. We're just gonna try
Here,
everything.
go do that. Like this is like trying to juggle all
No,
these
you
like
can do
balls.
that.
Jared, when you have a second, would you mind grabbing a Diet Coke out of the fridge? I meant to grab one and I just didn't. I want to get it before I start coughing Palooza 2023.
If you see any in there, can you give me a water, please?
There is a water. Do you want
Thank
sparkling
you.
water or regular water?
Yeah, Celsius is good too.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so
Okay.
we do have
These
the
are rad. These are rad.
Oh, that's pretty. See, now that kind of looks like the moon behind it or something.
it's not looking as blue on your screen as it is. That's better, actually.
Yeah, I think that helps.
Okay, are you ready for like rare find? So bad news for Team SG. I'm keeping the larger one.
Is this the only one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
I mean, it's not bad news for them. They get to
not
choose
worry
less
about
winners.
it.
Yeah.
We have 6 of these at under $100. This is a rare stone alert. That's why I'm keeping this one, because we're not guaranteed to get any more of this. This is blue ocean jasper from Madagascar, and the blue is chalcedony. It's also got red jasper, and thank you. Look, you brought the whole bar.
If you want to grab a cup, you can
did.
still
Okay, blue ocean jasper. Yeah, we need the white paper. Do you have your white paper thing? I didn't throw your white paper thing away. I don't know.
Is like that. Like you can really see the blue right there.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty true too, and they have druzy pockets on them too, which is really, really cool. Ocean jasper is my jam. Ocean jasper is called ocean jasper because it comes from a mine near the ocean in Madagascar. Although Madagascar is an island, so you're pretty much going to be near the water most of the time you're in Madagascar. This is the only pocket of the blue that they've found. $99. I have 6 of them. Rarest ocean jasper available in the marketplace right now.
So pretty.
So not only is it for happiness, because that's what ocean jasper is for, but it's for creativity, which is what blue chalcedony is for.
Heather said, Jared, I will take a shot of tequila.
Yeah, she's ready for tequila. I should mention, because we didn't mention, and some of you might want to know this, we have different ways for you to pay your invoice that are payment plans, basically. So we have, we have a little whiteboard to show you. So when you get your invoice from Sage Goddess, this is really cool. We have a firm, which I don't think has a limit, or if it does, it's very high. And so a firm, Afterpay, and Zip separate your invoice into 4 payments over 6 weeks with no interest. And then we have PayPal credit. But that's kind of cool. Do you ever use these? I just used a firm. I bought something for one of my kids for Easter, and I just used a firm last night. Because it's like, why pay the whole thing right now if you can separate it into 4 payments? I love that. And there's no interest, and there's no credit check and stuff. So a firm is kind of the bomb. So let's say you spend $400 tonight. You only have to pay $100 tomorrow. And then in a couple weeks, you'll pay another $100. In a couple weeks, you'll pay another $100, and you're saving shipping. So anyway, yeah, there's details here. You can spend up to $30,000 on a firm. So hit it. I mean, where are you doing that? Not here. If you spend $30,000 tonight, I'm going to shut you down. But congratulations on all your goodies. We still have a medium. Oh, not anymore. I'm going to shut up. Bye. Yeah, the sphere stand is only here, Catherine. So if you want it, you have to get it here. We do not have it on sagegoddess.com.
Yeah, most everything we have here is exclusive to the sales. Sometimes we bring some discounted items from the website as well.
Only a couple, though. Most things are exclusive to the site here, or to the sale here.
While we're on the subject of blue stones.
By the way, if you like my shawl too, did you know that we now have this on sagegoddess.com in black and cream? I don't know if it's sold out. But what's really cool about it is, I always say, women, I don't care how self-conscious you are, your shoulders are sexy. And so this has, and you can actually put your arm through this if you want. I love it because it kind of shows off my moon tattoos. So my shawls, we now manufacture these. We will have other colors, but we do have the black and the cream, and those are at sagegoddess.com if you'd like one. It's sexy.
In the jewelry box. Oh, I'm like, I don't have a jewelry box. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
He brought us like a white thing.
Oh, thank you, Jared.
And it's not a pad of paper. It's like
an actual thing.
Yeah, it's a real white
I
thing.
have a real thing. I'm so excited. Okay. Speaking of blue stones that are rare.
Number 7.
Yeah. Okay, we did talk about Demoerite before, although we were talking about spheres and how cool they are. The shawls are amazing. And thank you. I think they're really sexy.
Thank you.
I've been wearing them for years, and people stop me wherever I go, and they're like, where do I get that? So we finally had them made. This is a rare combination, and we always bring these kind of like rare combinations to the sales. This is why people come and they have fun, because we search all over the world for what's brand new out of the mine. This is brand new. This is Demoerite, which is the blue. Demoerite is blue quartz, okay, and it's for patience. It reminds you to slow down, take your time. You don't have to rush the process. But the brownish red inclusion is called flogapite. This comes from Madagascar. Now, we had some flogapite spheres for you. I don't know. We had some in Tucson, and then we had like just a few more a couple of weeks ago. We've never seen the flogapite in the Demoerite before, so this is brand new. And flogapite is for moving energy and clearing energetic obstacles. Can I just tell you, this is the ultimate eclipse stone for me. It's like eclipses are going to move energy and shift things around, and you almost don't have control over what that looks like or how that goes. So you kind of have to just go with the flow of what's happening. So it's like slow down, have patience while the energy moves, trust there's a higher power in control of the process. Isn't this beautiful? And these are under $100 too. We only have 14 of these. So inspiration, possibility, healing, support to the emotional body, releasing tension from the central nervous system, assisting with spiritual evolution, helping you keep an open mind, clearing the path forward, promoting organization, and encouraging optimism. So these are little free-formed. Like I said, we only have the 14. So they're $99 if you would like something brand new. Isn't that cool?
I love the deepness of the color. I think it's so pretty.
Me too. And you know, Demoerite, you'll find some Demoerite that's kind of washed out, frankly.
Yeah.
Sometimes the Brazilian stuff's a little light. This is a very intense deep blue, almost a sodalite color.
No.
I think I just made an adjective out of
Sodalite?
sodalite.
I like it.
It's like sodalite. Anyway, congratulations. I thought you'd be into it. And flogapite's cool if you haven't worked with it before. Here's the other thing I like about it. It's very rare to find a stone that's for your third eye and your root chakra at the same time.
That's true.
Which is like vision, right? Because usually you'll find root chakra in crown, you'll find root chakra in other combinations, but root chakra with third eye, like blue and black and blue and red, it's not really a combination that you see very often. So we were excited about it. Moving my shawl around. I like it best when it's off both shoulders. Kind of like that. I feel like I'm modeling for you. It was cute to go downstairs and see Sam wearing hers today.
I know.
I love it when Tima G wears their shawls. I'm like, look at you, honey.
Okay,
It's cute because it takes like just a basic pair of like, she was just wearing black pants and a tank top, and it like really dresses it up.
Yeah, she looked really, really cute.
It's kind of effortless, but it's beautiful at the same time. So. All right.
I saw
Cheers.
people asking about jewelry, so I'm going to do some tourmaline rings.
It is jewelry time. We have not talked about enough jewelry today.
Jewelry time!
Are you guys having fun? Are you learning something new? You know, that's always the most important thing to me.
You like to go
Can you correct that too on your phone when you get a second?
I cannot.
Okay.
Team SG, if you could fix column N for us,
Thank you.
one N on the sheet, that would be really helpful. Thank you.
Okay. One of my favorite rings. It's adjustable. Can I have one to wear?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. I love this ring.
Oh, look at how cute it is.
But I love tourmaline. These are tourmaline butterfly rings. Which, by the way, over the summer, last summer, I was at Fred Siegel in Malibu with my friend Christine and Zoe. And they had a ring very similar to this. What line is this one, Alexis?
44. Or 46, I'm sorry.
And I will just tell you, they were $1,000. Identical ring. It was done in sterling silver with gold over, which is what this is. In the rainbow or the watermelon tourmaline, hand carved just like this. Ours are the small is under 140, the medium is under 155, and the large is under 170. So this is the lowest price you will find for hand carved, hand matched watermelon tourmaline butterflies in sterling silver with 14 karat gold over, and they're fully adjustable. So when we talk about the sizes, we're talking about, I'm going to give mine back to Alexys, we're talking about the size of the butterflies. So there's small, medium, and large. Watermelon tourmaline, by the way, one of the reasons we love it is the heart chakra is pink and green, the anahata. And so what's really cool about watermelon tourmaline is that it activates both colors of the heart chakra, right? It's one of the only stones that's both pink and green, right? We think about unakite jasper, which is kind of a pink and green, but that's more of like a coral and green. So watermelon jasper is like, to me, the truest of the heart chakra stones. So it opens your heart, which is the pink tourmaline, but it also helps you make good decisions in love, which is green tourmaline. What are you doing? She's having a moment over there.
I was trying to show them all next to
They're
each
flying
other.
away from you. Okay. So the small is about 0.7 inches.
Oh, actually, that's very
That's
helpful.
a great one. Look at us,
This
our
is
white thing.
This is very helpful.
I
Our
know.
white thing.
The 0.7 inch is 139. I have 33. The 0.9 inch is 154. That's the middle size one. And then the 1.1 inch is 169. The retail value, by the way, is 179, 199, and 219 on our website. And then the retail value, if you were to find these outside, is anywhere from $3.99 to $4.99 for the small, $5.99 to $7.99 for the medium, and $8.99 to $9.99 for the large. No joke. Same exact ring. So congratulations. You are getting a very good deal. Put this away for the holidays.
And some of these have blue in them. I'm just gonna say,
They
not
do.
all of them. I'm not making
And some of them
any
have
promises.
gold in them too. And the golden tourmaline is really cool because that's a central chakra. That's a solar plexus stone that we've been talking about today. So
They're really pretty. I love them.
I love them so much. People will stop you and go, "What is that?" And you'll say, "That's a watermelon tourmaline butterfly, darling."
I like my white thing.
The white thing's cool. I'm here for it.
Or so easy to please.
It takes really very little to please me in life. It really does not take much.
That's gonna take.
But
our
honestly,
team a
it's
little
like I appreciated. That was very thoughtful of Jared to go and find something better than a little notepad.
bit.
He's like manifesting upgrades.
It makes me wonder why we've been using the notepad for so long.
Do you ever do that though? Like you guys, do you ever like have a workaround and it's shitty, but you just don't change it because it's like good enough? Like if it's not broke, don't fix it or whatever?
So
Anyway.
this is number 42, and I love it.
Okay, I love it too. We have one of these. It's a Boulder opal ring from Australia. Opal comes from all over the world. We've talked about Ethiopian opal today, but Boulder opal comes exclusively from Australia, and I do. I love it so much. There's just all those flashes of color in that gorgeous matrix, and then it's got my animal spirit ally, the hummingbird, which to me is such an opal-y little bird. You know, their wings. I've had them born in my garden every year, and they're always brown when they're born, and they get their colors as they learn how to fly.
They look like little opals. They're little Boulder opals. They're brown at first, and then
You know, we call Smudgy Boulder
that's
because
cute.
he his thing right now is right around 8 o'clock at night he wants me to get in bed and lay down, and then he boulders on me and he doesn't move until the next morning. So I can't like I have to make sure I pull my sheets where I want them because and he will growl at me and like stuff if I try to move him. So we call him a boulder. I think he's just getting old.
No.
He's grumpy. And like, anyway, so now I think of Boulder opal, and I'm like, it's a smidgy opal. My little grandpa cat. Anyway, it is $199 for a sterling silver Boulder opal ring, which, as you can see, would be a really beautiful thumb ring. Anybody else's cats do that? Little grandpa cats? He just wants to lay down.
I always find it hard to model thumb rings on here.
That's great.
Like you can see it on my thumb, but my hand looks weird. But yeah, that's
It is kind of weird.
but it's really pretty.
So congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah, and it really does, Pamela, you're so right. You know what I mean? Like, there's lots of different, you can look at 10 different, most of Boulder opal is kind of like there's blue hues in it, but you will, if you look at 10 different pieces, you'll see 10 different color combinations. Diana said cat gravity.
Cat gravity.
He gets grump roasty, man. He wants to put that rump down, and and have me not move.
Oh, speaking of tourmaline, we can talk about tourmaline pendants on
Let's do
line
that.
number 32.
Okay. If you don't know who Smudgy is, I have a obsession with my cat. I literally, like, for some reason we had looked at my, like, photos on my phone today, and it's pretty much like it goes Bodhi, Smudgy, 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 Bodhi.
My phone looks the same with my cat too, pretty much all.
Every, like, movement he makes is photo worthy. And I put it in portrait mode for extra fancy photos of him.
I love it when Felix, when he's feeling like super cuddly, he gets like, I call it his squishy face, because he kind of like melts in on himself and like,
Looks kind of high, yeah.
And then I take like a bajillion photos of it.
Now we're in portrait mode. Okay. My kids won't let them take pictures of me anymore because they're teenagers, so I have to take pictures of my
your cat.
Okay.
Just to feel alive.
No, just to feel alive. Just to have meaning. I'm sure one day when they're not in that phase, they'll be fine. Anyway, this is gorgeous. This is custom made for SG. This is, I love the moon, and then let me tell you the stones. So it's all different colors of tourmaline, but the blue, I believe, is blue topaz. It doesn't say that on my sheet, but it looks like a little blue topaz.
I think you're right. I don't think that's tourmaline.
So, so there's, I was going to say, if you can hit it with the flashlight, you're going to see golden tourmaline, green tourmaline, pink tourmaline, and I just love that crescent moon. The other thing I love about this necklace, just candidly, how much of a sucker are you for that triple, like, loop on the bail? I just think that's kind of badass. Most necklaces don't have the 3, and it keeps it balanced.
And they did make it open on the back too. And
it does come with the chain. It's a beautiful chain.
It is a nice chain. Look at that.
So this is a killer piece. I highly recommend this one. This is all done in sterling silver, and believe it or not, it's under $200. It's $199. I have 19 of them only though. I would get this one. I'll show it to you just like for scale. And it's open on the back where the stones are. This is a heavy pendant. This is not one of those lightweight, like, oh, I got it, and it's like not that much silver. It's a lot of silver, and the chain is incredible. It's one of the nicest chains we've done, and it's adjustable from 16 to 18 inches. So I really do recommend this one. I think you're going to love it. Do you see what I mean by you can tell like really good solid sterling silver pieces when you look on the back of them. This is really well done. And actually the tourmaline on this one is kind of greeny blue. Do you see it? There's a little bit of like an edge of like kind of blue. They may not all have that, but this one does.
Rhonda, our live gem sales are usually every 2 weeks, so it's every other Tuesday. Our last one had gotten rescheduled because we weren't feeling very well.
I couldn't talk, Rhonda. I literally could not speak.
So it had gotten moved.
So we moved it. Yeah.
That's why we're having back to back. So back to back and double the fun.
And then tomorrow's full moon, and then Thursday is living astrology. By Friday, you're going to be like, please, I really just need an Athena break.
No.
I'm going to need a break from me, for God's sake. Anyway, congratulations. They're absolutely beautiful. Like I said, we have 19 of those necklaces at $199.
I want to talk about Bumblebee Jasper.
I never cancel anything. So for me, and I didn't even cancel that day until like noon. I was like, no, I'm doing it. And literally, like, I would start to talk and I couldn't talk. It was bad. I'm a pusher througher.
Pusher.
I just do it.
People.
I'm a pusher.
Have you seen the movie Mean Girls?
I love Mean Girls.
Like that scene where Tina Fey, the teacher, is talking to, she's like, I'm pusher, Katie. I push people.
I always, Zoe always says that I'm like the mom. Like, I'm like, the, like, her,
the Amy
I'm the cool mom. And she's like, can you just leave?
Thank you, P. That's very nice
anyway.
of you.
Okay. I'm excited about living astrology too.
It's going to be a good class.
Well,
I'll push it for you.
I was trying to make a transition, like, we're gonna buzz on over.
We're gonna
It's not good.
Bumblebee productive and tell you about
No. Nope. And mine was real bad too. Hi, Zoe Kraut. I see you. This is Bumblebee Jasper. And it's another one of my favorite stones. I mean, nothing makes it to the sale if we don't love it. So anything you see here, which one is this one, Alexis?
Number 9.
Oh. Now, these Bumblebee Jasper is rare because it's mined inside of an active volcano. So it's got sulfur in it. And so it is a powerful stone for encouragement and transformation and empowerment. Yeah, this is Bumblebee Jasper. Now there's different grades of Bumblebee Jasper. The really good stuff has all the lines and a lot of intensity of yellow and orange. Especially like if she turns it around, the other side of it, you can see even more of the orange. So this is like the super A grade. These are under $75. Our original price on these was $85 and the retail is like $119. So if you don't have Bumblebee Jasper, this is a really good opportunity to get one. We have 36 of these at $74. They are 3.5 inches. And it's hot AF. Aw, thank you, Zoe. Well, you know, I named my daughter Zoe because it's my favorite girl's name. It is. It means life in Greek. I've never met a Zoe who's boring.
Priya said, listen, honeys, behave.
I don't know how to behave. I know how to be bad. Naughty, as it were.
Bad to the bone.
No, we're not bad. We're just naughty and a little like multidimensional.
I'm pretty well behaved most of the time.
You're better behaved than I am. Yeah, she is. And there's no telling what I'm gonna do. But I have a Sagittarius moon. I mean, it's not my fault. You know, Mom could have had me the next day. Would have been better. You know what I mean? If you're looking at the lunar calendar and it says Sagittarius moon and you want a well-behaved child, you might want to just put a cork in it for a few hours. You know what I mean? Let that Sag moon pass. We're naughty by nature. We're explorers of the mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical realms. We're intellectuals too. So we are smart, but we are very naughty. Anyway, cheers. It looks like a bee stinger. I love that. They're so pretty and the quality is really nice. And you know, it's hard to find. I like hearts. I taught a whole class on gemstone hearts, but I really do like a piece like that that's flat for actually sitting on your solar plexus. So again, if you have digestive issues, IBS, 9 times out of 10, in my experience as a crystal healer, people with IBS have screwed up solar plexus chakras. They don't feel worthy, they don't feel confident, they don't feel empowered, right? So anyway, we've already moved on, but I think it's great. Okay.
I think we have to put the blind down a little tiny bit. It's hitting my shop here. There we go.
Here. Little by little. I'm so happy to have so much light. I'm very happy. All right. I think these are the last of the Mata goddesses that we have. I thought the last round was the last ones we had, but I think they found 5 more. So these are all ruby mother goddesses. And what's special about these, and we're going to show you piece by piece, is these are hand carved by a master carver to be a mother figure. And they're like primitive, primordial, right? The story of these is the first few of these arrived to SG in 2021, right before my mom died. Right before she died, like a month before she died. And after she died, like I just couldn't stop holding mine. It just felt so comforting. It's natural on the back and then hand carved to be the mother goddess on the front. I have one here at the shop. This is my personal one. And you know, sometimes you just need to connect with the energy of the mother. So it is a solid piece of ruby. And ruby is very maternal too, right? Ruby is root chakra and protection. Ruby kind of holds you, right? It's one of the precious gemstones, and you can see the really beautiful kind of red purpley color of these. So this is number one. They're all the same price. They're all $499. Again, hand-carved mata goddesses or mother goddesses out of ruby. Each one's different though, so we're going to show them to you one by one. This is number one.
Number one.
Your number one mother goddess.
And then
this is number two. So number one does not stand up on its own. Number two does.
number two doesn't stand up on
Number
its
two
own.
does not.
We have one that stands up on its own, and it's number 5.
Okay, so I'm totally wrong. Number two does not stand up on its own, but she looks like she would.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
It was a good
No,
guess.
she'll
You could
fall
put some,
over them.
yeah, just.
yeah, you can.
And then number three, see how they're all just slightly different? So these I use in meditation. Sometimes I sleep with mine. I really do. I find them to be such a source of comfort. And it's really, if you don't think of it as mother energy, it's divine feminine energy, right? Which is nurturing and support and love and tenderness and kindness and all of those things. So this is number three. And then number four. I know, isn't it beautiful? Number four. I love each of them for different reasons.
So I see number one. I believe number one got claimed.
Okay. So number
I think I saw one for number one, but I do believe numbers 2 and 3 are still available.
Okay. So number 2 and number 3.
And then here's number 4.
And that's number 4. Mama Goddess. And then number 5 is the one that fits. So I can hold some of them to show them while you're. Aren't they beautiful?
And then this is number 5.
And that the curved side of it literally rests in your hand like that. That's why I love them so much. Hold it to your heart. It reminds me of statues of the goddess from Knossos. My ancient Greek roots take me back to, which is that primordial sort of goddess figure. And goddesses are always represented with sort of like, you know, breasts and a belly because, you know, it's the creation of life. Number 5, she is able to stand on her own. I know. So congratulations to those of you who are getting one of those.
Yeah, I'm happy for you.
Number 1 went to Penny Barnes, so we'll keep you posted. And I do believe these are the last of the mother goddesses. So if you would like to have one, this is your last chance. And again, what an incredible Mother's Day gift for you or someone else. Or if you know someone who's expecting, I mean, that would just be a mind-blowing gift. Or if your partner is expecting. I'm feeling better. She needs a cough drop. Have a cough drop, honey.
Thank you.
I gave her the Mucinex.
I took a Mucinex. I've taken cough drops. I'm drinking water. I had some tea. I've had honey. I've had lemon.
What else you got?
I'm trying.
Do you want to see them again? Yeah, I can
You
show
want
you
to show
one
them
more time.
again?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just do one by one.
So here's number 2.
Okay. Number 2 is still available. Number 2, and again, they're all natural on the back, and then they just rest in your hand. So that's number 2. This is number 3. Number 3, number 2.
And then I've tried whiskey too. Not at work,
Not today,
but I have
but
tried it.
I know.
This is number 4. And then this is number 5. This is the stander. I can stand on my own. Strong, independent woman. They're all strong, independent women.
They are. I love them so much.
Some of them just need a little help standing.
Zinc? Yeah.
I haven't tried zinc.
I steam, I diffuse essential oils. What else do I do? I don't know.
I've tried a nebulizer.
Yeah. I use the inhalers. I use our sinus relief stick. I walk around with that up my nose. That's a cute look. It's real sexy.
It's real sexy. I know, I saw the little inhalers on your desk over there.
I don't even care.
It looks like we still have the rod of
Asclepius.
Yes, thank you. There you go.
Cheers.
Yes, it looks like we
What does Dragonstone look like? We're showing you here. At a certain point, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to take anything else. I just want to,
yeah.
I want to recover. This is what Dragonstone looks like, and that's the rod of Asclepius. I don't do prednisone because it's not good for your bones. Yeah, I'm sure it works wonders, but yeah.
So these are still available for, I believe, $49.
I make my own Vicks. I do, believe it or not. You probably are not surprised. I have my own Vicks blend at home that I use. Because it's all the traditional Vicks oils plus my other magics. I got a lot of magics.
Got a lot of magic going
Okay.
on.
What else are we talking about?
You want to talk about pendulums?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I'm actually getting better though. I am. I mean, I was not able to get through anything like this. It's just slow.
And I'm not really sick. I just have a cough.
Yeah.
Pendulums. We got the pendulums.
Oh.
Number 28 on your sheet.
Okay. I will just tell you guys, this is Tanzanite. Member of the Synergy 12, the third eye stone of the Synergy 12, rarer than diamond. This is a big ass piece of Tanzanite.
It is a really big Tanzanite.
Seriously, where are you going to find a Tanzanite pendulum for $43? Because that's how much this is. And it's on a chain with a clear quartz ball. So you ask a question. And it tells you an answer. And these are really, I don't know if you can tell, but they're translucent. Like you can see light through the edge of this Tanzanite. It is gorgeous. So I love that it is one of the most powerful stones of the ajna, which is the third eye chakra, in a pendulum. So you ask it a yes or no question. North and south is yes. East and west is no. Round and round is like, I don't know, leave me alone. For me anyway.
And look at the quality of that Tanzanite.
Isn't it beautiful? I know. Super, super, super pretty.
Go down,
It's making her sing. So $43 for Tanzanite. So I don't think Team SG has posted it yet, but
I haven't seen it yet either.
yeah, but they will. And get your fingers ready because we don't have any more Tanzanite pendulums.
Just one of the
We had these custom made for SG, so this is special. And
Oh no, you go first.
I mean, I can keep
I was
going.
just gonna say that it's one of the most potent third eye crystals to work with.
1000%. And I was telling everybody earlier when I was live, I have one in my car, I have one in my purse, I have one in my bathroom, I have two sitting here in the classroom here, or the office here at SG. Because I use it. I've already used it 2 or 3 times today. If I'm going to buy something, if I'm just kind of facing a conundrum, if I'm not sure what to do about something, just quick. It's a quick hit, and I find them so accurate. I mean, I really do. And a lot of times it's funny because there's one question I keep asking, and it keeps saying I don't know, kind of like telling me to get lost. You know what I mean? Like come back later. So, and we always, before we send yours to you, we always ask if it's right for you. So we kind of like test drive your pendulum for you. We actually say your name before we package it, which I think is kind of a cool thing. Like, are you the right pendulum for Brinkman, And it'll say, if it says no, then we choose a different one until it says yes. So congratulations. Yeah, we're happy for you. I love it. Sarah says, I have a barn of pendulums. And that's why we're friends.
We only have 3 rod of Asclepiuses left.
Go get your Asclepius.
I like how they put in parentheses snake style.
The ancient Greek in me is like Asclepius.
Asclepius. Fonties, we're gonna do the agate eyes. I have to give our team a chance to collect all those Tanzanite winners. So we're gonna do a single item, and then I pulled the agate eyes over for you too.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
And Shelly's asking what was left. Hi, Shelly. So Team SG, if there is anything else, we have 3 rod of Asclepius left. The Ruby Goddess number 3 went to Wildlife Coaching. Congratulations, by the way. I just think those are such treasures in your collection. So, anyway, Team SG, if there is stuff left, please let us know.
Let us know. The rod is badass. I'm happy for you guys that are getting it now. This is badass too.
What number is this one?
This is number 29.
Yeah, this is
Look at that. Look
we only have
quality
one.
of that apatite.
I'm not even going to spend much time here. This is blue apatite with copper in the matrix. Blue apatite is a stone of truth. It is a stone of weight loss too. This is from Madagascar. It's set in sterling silver. It's $249. I think it's the most beautiful blue apatite cuff I've ever seen. And we only have one. We still have green Aventurine spheres.
We have green Aventurine spheres.
4-inch green Aventurine spheres for $69. They're shipped for free. I think that's a
Get
yes.
If you're working on growth or abundance or good luck, of
Yeah,
any
or
kind
new
in your
fertility.
life.
I'm not working on fertility, but you know.
I'm working on fertility of ideas.
Yeah. I always say that too. I'm like, nobody's trying to get pregnant.
You owe me a Coke. But all except
We'll
this
do a little
Celsius
cheers. I
you
know.
gave me.
Cheers. Yeah, nobody's trying to have more babies over here.
But yeah, I'd like fertility of ideas, fertility of art. That's something that I would like to do a little bit more.
I would like
on
fertility
time.
of time.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time.
It's a good one.
So, you know, it doesn't have to just be babies.
Baby.
Babies. Okay, so congratulations. I don't know who got that cuff, but I'm really excited to see. It's beautiful. So, congrats. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Scarlett says she sleeps with one blue apatite under the pillow. That would be really, the ancient Greeks would be proud of you because they really thought it was a discernment stone. Did you know that? The ancient Greeks believed that if you were holding blue apatite, you'd be able to tell if someone was telling you the truth or not. So it's kind of cool. You would be supported by your ancient Greek ancestors.
This is the green apatite, or the green Aventurine sphere for you. If you did miss out on seeing it earlier, it's a very good size.
Will you shut that light off because it kind of washes it out? Yeah. It's very, very green.
It's green.
It's green.
And there's really pretty like little mica sparkles in it that the camera's not. Like you can kind of see the spots, but those spots are very sparkly.
Yeah, because remember, Aventurine is quartz plus mica, so that's why the sparkle happens.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Let me make sure Dave helped device Zoe. Okay, good. She did.
And then agate eyes for Fonties. I specifically asked for. Robin's over there laughing at me. I specifically asked for 2 samples of this. It was very important.
Oh God, she's gonna do it. It's better than what I thought she was gonna
And
do.
I hope you guys take a screenshot. Do I look ridiculous? I can't see.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
It's supposed to be used like that.
We were in a meeting, like,
So you know.
we were in, like, a little sale review meeting, and I told Robin, I was like, can you please make sure that 2 samples of this are pulled for me? And Dave was just like, why?
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 I thought she was going to do something a little naughtier.
Oh, no. I look like a cicada.
Oh, God. Those things are scary as hell.
I want to see the screenshots everywhere.
Yeah,
you guys.
listen.
Cicadas are kind of, they're cool.
Is
but
it
they're-
cicada or cicada?
I don't know. I'm
They're
probably
horrible,
wrong.
whatever they are. I don't want that. Oh, cicada. How about cicada?
Are those the ones that
How
look
about
like?
none of the things I was saying?
Are they the one? Are those the ones that look like leaves?
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
they can swarm and stuff.
They make
They're not
like,
as bad as potato bugs. But...
one got into our Airbnb in Denver. And you know, I was sorry, just a quick story time. When we're at the gem shows, it's a lot of socializing. So I have this thing called bedroom time, and after
I do too.
after dinner, I go to my bedroom and I do not come back out. And so
And we do not communicate at all.
I was sharing a house with the beautiful Brooklyn and Linnea from our team, and at one point I heard like blood curdling screams. And I ignored them.
I can't find these, by the way. Can you prep me?
It's number 25.
Okay.
Well, I heard these screams. I also heard some laughter, so I knew they weren't actually under attack or anything like that. And I figured it was probably a bug situation, in which case I wasn't going to be helpful. So I ignored them. And I just kept reading my book. And then the next morning I found out it's because a cicada leaf bug had gotten into the house, and they were trying to get it, and it was making like clicky noises, and it was freaking them out. And that was that.
Yeah, Alexis and I have...
The turning of season.
What the heck was that? Our introvert time.
I don't know.
I really respect introvert time. Like, you don't talk to us when we are introverted.
Please don't.
Even if you have bugs on you, you are all alone. Okay, anyway.
Even if they were
Gina,
under attack.
is it Gina or Gianna? She's wondering how you buy the pendulum. So you just have to go back. If we still have them, you just have to cut and paste the comment from Team SG and say sold. So that where it says pendulum, I think there was it. What was it? I can't remember the price on the Tanzanite, but anyway, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
43.
Okay, 43. These are really cool. These are under $40. This is our lowest price ever. Our original price on Shiva agate. I do want to explain this to you because it's actually really cool.
They're really, really beautiful.
They actually form like this in India, where Shiva, of course, we talked about Shiva before. One of these, just like this exact size, is sitting on my altar. I paid more for mine at Tucson a few years ago than you're paying tonight, and that was wholesale. So if you have a Shiva altar or a third eye altar, you need a Shiva eye agate. These are the largest sizes we've ever had. These are 3 to 4 inches. This is considered the third eye, and these stones form exactly like this.
Oh, it looks pretty.
They just polish them. I know, and there's quartz in this, so you can actually use this as a centerpiece of a grid. I know, we switched to like some old weird recording. I don't know what happened to this now.
I think it was like a hold video that I accidentally...
I've recorded like 18 billion videos since I started Sage Goddess, so God knows what's even happening. Anyway, these are $39. We have a few dozen of these. If you have not gotten a Shiva eye agate, like I said, our regular price is $55. I think I paid $45 for mine in Tucson when I got mine, and I love it. It's on my Shiva altar. So this represents your intuition. This is the eye of Shiva. Remember, when you close your human eyes, you open your seeing eye, your knowing eye, and it's a very important tool to have if you are building an altar for intuition or for Shiva or empowerment or strength. So while we have them at this price, which is crazy.
And Athena did it the proper way when she put it on her.
That's how you're supposed to close your eyes and meditate with that there.
It feels very good.
It does, because it's nice and flat. It's a perfect channeling stone. And a deep breath.
This combined with the singing bowl from earlier, oh, that would be so nice. Are you doing it for me?
I just gave you a sound bath.
Nobody asked you for that. You just did.
Nobody asks me for a lot of things, Alexis.
I love that you did it when the singing bowls are right there.
I know. I'm too lazy to reach over and grab it.
Let's talk about Hessonite garnet. It's a good time.
Anyway, congratulations. So Casey Johnson, if you're wondering if you got a pendulum, Team SG will list the winners. So you'll just check the feed and it'll let you know if you got one. Yeah, isn't it cool? Juniper's like, yeah, I paid way more for a much smaller, so she's glad to see these here. It's really cool when we can bring you something at an amazing price. Yeah. She's never going to let me live that down. So
I loved it.
Totally
It was nice.
It wasn't nice at all. Okay. Oh, yay!
What's nice, actually, I want to show you guys me doing this because I'm excited about it. And
this is really cool. So we've talked a lot about prosperity stones, right? We talked about Aventurine, and I mentioned Hessonite garnet to you earlier. Check out our fancy new prong.
the claw.
It's the claw.
Like from...
And you... Come on, man.
I'm still struggling. Hold on. Only I'm struggling. Okay, there we go.
Okay, there we go. Isn't that cool?
Look at how pretty it is. So much easier than the tweezers I was using
You
before.
guys, these are under $5. I only have 12. These are 8x6 millimeter natural Hessonite garnets. They are 2 carats, which is what you need to have, according to the legend in India, to attract abundance. You need to have a 2 carat. This is 2 carats. These are $4. I have 12. Ready to go.
And just do it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Have it set in a ring, or or attach it to a wand, or just keep it on your altar. Hessonite garnet is one of the top 5 most important stones for attracting abundance. I mean, it's $4. I know. Isn't that cool? We try to bring you some fun, little affordable, fancies. So
It's okay, Morgan. The stones like the little prong.
yeah, it doesn't hurt them.
It's very similar to what they're set in when they get put in a ring.
This is what jewelers use to show diamonds and fine gemstones. So it's and then it's you can see the release is just very gentle. It just like opens and it lets the stone go. Isn't that cool? The claw. Okay, we have one larger Hessonite garnet. And it is,
guys, it's
come
crazy.
on. This is 35.6 carats.
Look at it with the light shining through it.
Oof. Under $50. If you don't have this made into a pendant, like, I don't even know what to say. $49. I have one. That's it.
It's called a plunger, apparently.
Oh, it's a plunger. Well, darling. Heather.
What did Heather say?
Things we're not repeating,
Oh
but things
my,
that are fun. I know.
Heather.
Things that I saw that I'm not repeating. Congratulations.
you,
Isn't
buddy.
it pretty? I know Carrie's like, I know. I'm with you, Joanne. I just think it's so pretty. I know, I only have one of those. The bigger they get, the rarer they are, honey. Congratulations. On all the Hessonite garnets. Isn't that fun? I love Hessonite. It's one of my favorites. They call it cinnamon garnet sometimes. It is kind of like an orangey, browny, cinnamony. Yay.
I think it's time for
Did
number...
Kaz get it? Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know. I'm not confirming that, but people are congratulating her. Yeah, she did.
It's time for number
Yay.
51.
All right, 51.
If I can...
Really? Already? Okay. Good.
About halfway through.
All right. Now we talked about Brandberg. Amethyst. Remember the polished pieces? I don't know if we have any of those left. Team SG, let us know if we still have some of the small ones left. This is a double terminated scepter Brandberg that has not been polished. So this you can use to open circles and close circles and activate grids and do all the things you do with a double terminated wand. This is 3.5 inches. It is absolutely stunning, you guys. And so we have just one of these. This is our charity item for tonight. So whoever wins this one, all $499 of your purchase is going to the charity of your choice in your name. So you're going to get a gorgeous healing stone for protection and peace, and then a charity is going to get a really lovely donation from you, and you get to choose whatever charity that is. So good luck and congratulations.
Thank you, Donna. That's really sweet of you.
Here, suck it.
Thank you. Isn't it to the point where you just like throw them at me? Looks like a guy I dated once.
I'm sunbathing you.
No.
Nope.
No.
Just one more service I provide. Vocal sound baths. Vocal sound baths.
No.
Congratulations. Ashley says, I'm new to the spiritual path and I would love to have this to activate my grids. Isn't it a cool one? I know. And I love that this is the charity item for tonight. So yeah, whoever chooses this one, that is, and you can see how interesting it is, the formation, right? Do you see how those are all separate double terminated crystals forming on a mother crystal? It's kind of like a cluster, right? So, but each one of those crystals is formed separately, and so that's what we call a scepter, where there's an original crystal and then there's overgrowth of different crystals on top of that.
It's so special.
Yeah. So anyway, only one of those. I know. So yeah, anyway, I think it's still here, so you can just cut and paste everything that Team SG posted and then say sold, and we'll know who's taking that one home. You guys are so funny. Oh my lord. Everybody's cheeky tonight. I finally got on the cheeky bus. It took me a minute.
It did.
At the beginning, I'm like...
It took you a bit to get here.
I know. I couldn't find my sense of humor, but I found it. It was just under a little lock and a key.
Maybe you just needed a little bit of balance. You just needed to...
I know. I love her hair color, too. I'm
Aw.
such a fan.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's really beautiful, isn't it?
It's really sweet of you guys.
Yeah. I know, it's true. Heather's like, Athena and Alexys have switched personalities tonight. Don't worry. I'm never going to be very serious or very well behaved for long. Then you'll be able to, ask if I've been abducted.
These are so pretty. This is line number 10.
All right, you might have seen this in our preview. I think these are absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. It's another one of those like, hey, rare stone alerts, but it's affordable too. And so this is from Brazil. What happens in Brazil sometimes is there'll be like a pocket. And by a pocket, I mean just a little, like a corner of a mine where minerals that normally grow but don't grow together are found together. And so they mine it and they carve it and they let us know, and we're always like, yeah, we want what's new and interesting. It has garnet in it, hematite, blue kyanite, green kyanite, and quartz. So this is grounding. Green kyanite is about balancing the physical body. Blue kyanite balances your chakras, and then quartz magnifies the energies. Isn't this cool? It doesn't even have a name. It's like garnetite. We have the small ones, which are 5 inches, which is what she's holding, are under $90. I have 20, and the 7-inch ones are under $120, and I have 22 of those. So, and by the way, the price comps, when you can find these, there's only a few of these available anywhere else in the world, are about $150 to $200. So this is a really good price if you are wanting one.
They're so pretty. I love the colors.
Balancing grounding. I mean, who doesn't need that right now? In fact, I think that's probably like what's on the menu for most people right now. They need to feel balanced and they need to feel grounded. Mm-hmm. They feel out of alignment, and again, alignment's always the goal, right? We don't need to be happy all the time, but we do need to be in alignment. So $89 and $119. $89 for the smaller size. Can you tilt it toward the camera, because it's kind of like, or shut that light off because I can see the light in the stone. Yeah, there we go. That's a better representation of what they look like in person. Aren't they stunning? And the garnet is like in rivers. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this can, like I said, can be the centerpiece of a grid. Can you imagine this is a centerpiece of a healing grid, or a protection grid? I mean, what couldn't this be the centerpiece for? Garnetite. Garnet quartzite. Garnetite. I'm trying. I don't know. The music got weird. It sounds like a circus in here. Let me see if I can... Oh, I can't fix that. It's on the other phone. It gets circusy sometimes. I have these, like, my SoundCloud playlists have these sets that some of my favorite artists do. Like, who am I thinking of? Mose does really good sets. I love Parangi. I love Hanux Pacha. And I love Baden does sets too. And with Madhu Honey. But, like, sometimes it goes a little circusy. in the middle of it. So you'll be listening to something super, and you can follow my SoundCloud. It's public, my playlists. I take a lot of time curating my spiritual playlists, and I have one for pretty much everything. My favorite right now is I can show you what my SoundCloud looks like if you want to follow it. A lot of people really like it because they're looking for, my playlists are about 8 to 12 hours long each, so you can just turn it on and leave it, and it's not going to play the same songs. But Temple Step is my favorite right now. This is my favorite playlist. So, but yeah, if you search Sage Goddess on SoundCloud, you will find me, and you can follow my playlists. Some of them are private, but most of them are public.
I see we still have agate eyes, $39.
Okay, agate eye is still available. What are we doing next? Oh, yes. Okay, there's clearing, and then there's like clearing. Because this is selenite with a secondary mineral. These are from Mexico, called hydrozincite, and this is one of the rarest forms of selenite that we've ever brought you. I am obsessed with selenite with hydrozincite, and these are terminated selenite wands, which is really cool. You can see how they're like polished on the edges. It's not like they're like rough cut, so that's natural termination. So selenite is the main base mineral, and then the hydrozincite are the little white boo-boobs on there. It's a very technical geological term. So hydrozincite is also a clearing mineral too. Illumination, spiritual insight, energetic balance, opens and clears the chakras, helps to release the past, creates mental clarity. And then of course selenite is one of the only stones that clears other stones and doesn't need to be cleared. You will always find selenite wherever I am. This is the wand that I use here at the office to clear myself, to clear the space. But this is like turbocharged. So I have 6 of the 7-inch wands at $189, and I have 9 of the 9-inch wands at $219.
Here they are next to each other.
Yeah, and either size is good. You know what I mean? I don't know that you need. It's your preference. Some people just like bigger stones, and that's okay too. I have little fairy hands, so I tend to order smaller sizes of things. Isn't that cool? So selenite with hydrozincite is important because if you do ceremony with me, can I have a smaller one? I know, that's just too much for me. I always use selenite to open circles and close circles, because selenite literally creates a bar of white light around you. It's very important to work with. If you were to ask me like what's one stone you can't practice with, Alexys would tell you. I don't think I've ever opened a circle without selenite in the whole history of our time together. So that should tell you how much it means. And here's a fun story. So when I go like this, do you see the light play on the surface? So the ancient Greeks worked with selenite, and they thought that the moon goddess was trapped in there, and that's why it's called selenite, because the moon goddess in Greek mythology is Selene. So they were like, well, she must be trapped in there. How else do you explain that? Flashy flash, right?
I think that's a lovely story. Like I always
tell it a lot, but sometimes people are new, so.
Yeah, I always like hearing it.
Sometimes I worry, I'm like, am I like that grandma who's like, tell us a story about Selene the moon goddess again, you know what I mean? But there's always new people, so. And I love hearing my teachers tell me the same stories again. I hear them differently every time because I'm different every time. You know, I'm always like, tell me that one again.
I feel like it's a dreamy Pisces type of story.
It is a Jamie Pisces type of story. Okay. How you guys doing? Congratulations on the selenite. Now, more jewelry. Obsidian is very important for clearing. The Aztecs relied upon it, especially golden sheen, at the height of the Aztec Empire. And so if you feel connected to it, you might have sort of Aztec or maybe even if it's not in your physical lineage, it might be in your spiritual lineage. Because we've all had past lives as different people in different times and different places. So I've always felt connected to the Aztec Empire for sure. So this is golden sheen obsidian. So obsidian grows in all different colors in the same mine, and the difference in color, whether it's silver sheen or rainbow or golden sheen or just the black or mahogany or whatever, is a result of gases in the mine. So the gases in different parts of the mine, the north, the south, the east, the west, impact the growth of obsidian itself, which is actually a form of glass. So obsidian has a translucency to it that other black stones have. So people are like, how do you tell it apart from like jet or onyx, right? You can always see through obsidian.
Look at how cool that looks.
Yeah. So golden sheen obsidian, one of the unique facets of golden sheen obsidian, it has more of a masculine energy to it. Silver sheen has more of that lunar feminine energy. And golden sheen is about mining the gold of your shadow, right? The parts of you that you repress or that you deny or that you're embarrassed of actually have a lot of your creative power and creative potential inside of them. So you don't want to remove your shadow. You want to learn how to integrate it and evolve into it. So this is for clearing and this is for shadow integration are the two purposes for that. And so we have 3 different sizes. We have 10 of the small under $45. They're all affordable. We have 12 of the medium under $55. No, I'm not telling a true story. 10 of the small under $45. We have 38 of the medium under $50 and 12 of the large under $55. Are you ready? So she'll show you. Is there a way to show them the 3 at once?
Can you,
I can hold one.
yeah, if you can hold one
Okay.
up, that would be, I tried to do it earlier and I kept dropping it.
So that's small, medium, and large. And they're all flashy, do you see?
They're all super flashy. I actually really like the small piece that we have there because it shows black first and then the flash. I don't know, I like that kind of transformation that it has, but they're all really beautiful.
So 44, 49, 54.
And the shapes are different, so
Yeah.
that'll be intuitive.
Yeah, it's more about the size of the cabochon and not the shape. But if you have a specific preference, you can put it in your notes. I just can't guarantee that we'll be able to get it for you. So 44 for the small, 49 for the medium, and 54 for the large.
And congratulations.
And, you know, the small is not really small. That's a
pretty big,
substantial
yeah.
pendant. And it's fantastic for clearing. It will just keep your auric field clear all the time. It's like, for me, wearing obsidian is the equivalent of burning copal. I think of it like that. Like, if you can't burn copal, wear obsidian. But the Aztecs really believed that it was hardened fire. Just like the Greeks thought that Selene was trapped in selenite, the Aztecs thought that that obsidian was hardened fire. But when you think about it, it's a lava-based glass, so it is hardened fire. So they would carve sacred ceremonial tools to help remove unwanted energy from your field. We still carve athames and knives and ceremonial tools out of golden sheen for the same reason.
I love obsidian.
I love it too. De Mexico, and the stone is mined in Mexico, and those are set in Mexico. So that is we work with a family in Mexico that makes all of our obsidian goodness, and so it's nice. So it's a one-stop sort of production. And the energy is clearer because of that. So congratulations on your obsidian. It's going to clear your field.
Citrine time.
It's always citrine time.
6. Number 6.
Okay.
Do we have any more of the? Do we have the goddesses left?
Mother goddesses? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh.
We have number 4 and number 5.
Oh, we do. We have 2
Oh,
mother
I
goddesses
saw
left in the ruby
So-
if you would like one.
Just to show them again,
Mhm.
this is number 4 right here. The mother goddess. These are $499.
That's number 4.
This is number 4. And then this is number 5. This one stands up on its own.
I love them
Or
so
she
much.
stands up on her own, I should say.
Gloria, I hope to get more bowls. It'll probably be in the fall or Tucson time next year. They're hard to get. Citrine is my weakness too, darling. I have certain stones I cannot say no to, and citrine is one of them. Now, we're not going to spend a lot of time here. What's really cool about these are citrine with star golden mica. We got these in Tucson. There's only 2 pieces. How cool is that? Star mica literally, it's golden yellow lepidolite basically, and it grows in little stars. You can see the points. And that's all about empowerment. And then citrine is wealth and abundance, and these are natural. So I have the small is 5 inches for $249, and the large is 11 inches for $599. That's incredible. To get almost a foot long citrine cluster for under $500 shipped to you for free is crazy. We have a huge Ganesha. Shelley, did you see it?
Yes.
We'll show it to you again in just a second.
Yeah.
By the way, those citrine points are natural. They have really cool markings on them. Do not miss this one.
Yeah, they've got like record keepers.
And etchings of all kinds. Yeah.
They're super special.
Yeah. Somebody needs to get that big cluster, that mother cluster. That's all the abundance, all the empowerment, all the magic, all the...
I wanted to see it with the light on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, darling. I love citrine too. It's truly one of my top 10 favorite stones of all time. Number 1 is sapphire. It will always be. But citrine is coming in a close second.
The big one does kind of look like a dragon's head, Larissa.
It's so beautiful. It's even more beautiful in person. And there's black tourmaline in that, and there's feldspar, and there's quartz. I mean, there's like a whole situation happening. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Medium is $5.99. Oh, TMSG, sorry, it's $5.99. $5.99.
And then, oh, I'm sorry, I left it on here.
Incredible.
If you want to see the Ganesha,
The Ganesha. This is like with Dave and Bodhi for scale.
Yeah.
He's reclining.
He's pretty much the size of Bodhi.
He is the size of Bodhi.
And he's in the draw me like one of your French girls pose.
Yeah.
It's
He's
very
sitting
cute.
in that's our lobby at Sage Goddess. That's where he's sitting right now.
You can see his little toes. He's very, very cute.
He's beautiful. That's Labradorite, by the way, which is peach moonstone and smoky quartz. Congratulations on the citrine clusters. They are absolutely incredible. You will be so happy you got one of those, especially because that big one is almost a foot in it. Like I said, the free shipping thing is crazy to me still that we do that, because I mean shipping is not inexpensive. So I love it when we ship you big, magical, expensive stones at a good price, and we ship them for free.
It is an adorable photo, I agree. I feel like we should display it.
We should frame it, I know.
Since we have it printed out.
I know.
Sneak it into Dave's office.
Well, Labradorite is sacral chakra and root chakra, right? Because peach moonstone is sacral chakra and smoky quartz is root chakra. So it's protection and creativity. It would be great to have like outside a home or a studio or somewhere where you want to feel grounded, but you also want to feel like creatively inspired and passionate and all the things. So, aw, that's so beautiful, Deb. She said, Athena, Deb's my bud. She's the last Easter gift I gave my mom before she passed was an angel onyx cross votive holder. I remember it. I have it lighted at her home this Holy Week in her memory.
That's really
Easter was
sweet.
always one of my mom's favorite holidays. It's hard for me now because my mom and my grandma were like queens of the Easter baskets. Like you've just never seen anything like my grandma, especially. Like she would hot glue like flowers, like silk flowers and stuff to these Easter baskets. And now my mom's gone and my grandma's gone, and so when I make the Easter baskets for the kids, which I still do, I always feel like it's such a downgrade. It's like, I do my best, Grandma, but one year I did glue a bunch of shit to it. I glued some fuzzy bunnies and chicks and flowers and things, but they definitely look like a downgrade. But it is Holy Week, so if you celebrate Passover, I want to wish you a blessed Passover. Good Friday, Easter. My mom would be horrified, but we are doing Indian food this Sunday for Easter because I don't have the energy to cook, and it's the one thing everybody loves.
Tikka masala.
And there's an Indian restaurant that I just found in Redondo Beach. It's the best Indian food I've ever had.
What's it called?
Copper Pot on
I haven't been to
PCH.
Copper Pot.
What's interesting is if you're a South Bay local, Copper Pot used to be the wooden shoe, and that was where my mom had her first waitressing job.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So that restaurant has been there forever. I am telling you, I'm not being paid to tell you this. It is the best Indian food I've ever had.
Really?
And they deliver here. It's very dangerous.
I'll have to look that up.
It's dangerous.
My friend and I found a place called Banana Leaf.
Ooh.
And it's really good. It's over by the Galleria, the South Bay Galleria.
We'll have to go there. Yeah, you and I have a list of places we need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it is a sacred holy week for many people in many traditions. I always say all paths lead home. So whether you are celebrating Passover or Easter or none of the above, maybe you celebrated Nowruz and just came out of that tradition, or Ramadan. So there's, it's just this. It's for me, these months are when we have all these sacred holy traditions in all different faith pathways. It's just like it's sacred. You know what I mean? So yeah, they have vegetarian options. Everything they make, you can choose it vegan. It's really cool. Anyway, speaking of vegan, let's talk about trolite.
Speaking of vegan.
That has nothing to do with it. I know. Every tradition is sacred and holy. I don't discriminate. I'm a fan of all paths.
It's number 22.
Trolite comes to us from Brazil. And it's a mixture of lazulite with scorzolite, lithium, and quartz.
That blue is so vibrant.
And it's like ombre. That's the thing I love about
so
trolite, because I
pretty.
love ombre anything. I just think it's really beautiful, and it goes from that really deep blue into that lighter blue into that clear, the sort of white. And then if you see any little purple veins sometimes, those are going to be, like the bottom of that left side piece is lithium. Sometimes you'll find manganese in there too. Yeah, it's really true. Sabrina, all paths, one truth. There's one force of creation, in my opinion, and then it just shows up to you in a way that you'll recognize.
Devi, that is the exact one I'm talking about on Artesia over by the South Bay Galleria. They've got really good, like their tikka masala is super creamy. It's
I like it like that.
It's so good.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Pamela Scott, I see you, and I can tell that you're upset. So Team SG, I'm sure, will help you as soon as they can. So just hang on for just a second. So what I love about this stone is it's got some rare minerals in it. It's third eye and crown. And trolite, by most people's estimation, is one of the most important third eye stones you can work with. It's up there with Tanzanite. And a lot of you ask us for bigger natural pieces of stones, which I think is a good idea. You know what I mean? Because you can put these outside. You can. Some people believe that natural stones are more powerful than polished stones because they just haven't been worked. You know what I mean? They haven't been. This is exactly how it came out of our great mother, and these are affordable too. The smaller pieces are 5 to 6 inches for $59. And the larger pieces are 6 to 7 inches for $69. The retail value is double that. So if you want a really cool, unique stone for your collection and a natural piece of it, I do recommend trolite for you. Oh, thank you for that, Heather. I really appreciate it. I have so much fun curating those playlists for you guys and for myself too. So, and you can just leave them on. They're high vibrational. You know what I mean? There's some that are more instrumental. I have an ambient playlist that really doesn't have any lyrics. So if you just want some background ambient music, that's kind of nice. So congrats, go get your trolite.
Trolite time.
And like I said, this is one to work with when you feel like you're blocked around your third eye. Scorzolite in particular is a mineral that a lot of crystal healers believe helps to overcome any blockage of the third eye, because sometimes what happens is people will get like real deep into their spiritual practice and they'll have an experience that overwhelms them or scares them, and then they shut down. You know what I mean? And that happens to a lot of people. And so I frequently will have people come to me and go, so how do I reopen my third eye, or how do I unblock it? Scorzolite is one of the stones that we work with for unblocking the third eye. Or if you're like, my psychic gifts have not come to fruition yet, what's wrong? Everybody else can see and hear and feel and sense, and like not me. This helps to push through some of those obstacles you might be facing and help you to cultivate a deeper sense of your spiritual practice. And also connecting you with spirit guides. So congratulations. I love Moroccan food. And I have not tried babouche on Gaffy. So I will have to do that. I love ethnic food, and I like really spicy food. I like food to be so spicy that like I literally can't talk and my eyes are watering. It just can't get spicy enough for me.
I love spicy food too.
You spelled it exactly right, Nicole. You sure did it. Yeah, Heather's like me. My upper chakras are all good, and my lower chakras are like, meh, meh. Yeah, so anyway, congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. Now we are going on to...
special.
Oh my god.
This is number 37.
We have 9 of these. These are fossilized pine cones. Speaking of third eye, you know that your pineal gland, which is like, if you put your finger here and your finger here, it's right in the middle of where your 2 fingers are in the middle of your brain. That's why they call this the third eye, right? Because behind that little space between your eyebrows is where your pineal gland is. Your pineal gland is shaped like a pine cone. So where do you think the name came from? The word pine comes from pineal. And it's interesting because you'll see that pine cone. There's even pine cone sconces outside the Vatican in Rome. A little conspiracy there. Anyway, these are fossilized pine cones. These are millions of years old, and they are set in sterling silver. I mean, talk about third eye activation. I've never had anything like this for you. They're under $150. Are you ready? I just think this is incredible, and what a story. $149. I have 9, and that's it. Get one of those.
Get it.
That is really cool.
It's super special.
They're so rad. I'm so glad you're loving the teaching, Pigwai. Thank you for being here. I love teaching about crystals. You know, I've been, my new book, by the way, is available for pre-order, Crystalpedia, on Amazon now. I've written 3 books. This is my 4th. And it's really an encyclopedia of almost 200 stones. It'll be shipping in December. I'm working on final edits this week, so we're really excited about it. But I also wrote a crystal history book called Crystal Lore, Legends, and Myths. And so I love teaching about the history and the geology, because I do think there's a lot of interesting facts about the actual growth of the stones and the mining of the stones and the whole process, right? So I like to combine the metaphysical teaching about the energy of the stones with where they actually come from and how they get from the mine to the market to you, right? So I'm glad you're here. Oh yeah. Look up pinecone, pineal, and go down that rabbit hole. That's a fun little place to go.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, well, everybody wants this. We did this ring for you. And I'm glad you asked for it, because it is really cool. You know, it's simple, it's elegant. They're sized, by the way, so we have sizes 6 and 8. Do you have one of the size 8s? Which is going to be a little bit too big for me, but...
These are the size 8s.
Okay. So these are Herkimer diamond rings. You could have it sized if you wanted to. I think it's cool as like an index finger ring. These are under $150. These are from Herkimer, New York. They are done in sterling silver with 14 karat bezel.
Oh my gosh, it's stuck.
So it's 2-tone. That actually would make a really cool thumb ring, I think. Wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Ooh. Ooh. I like that on you. Ooh. Ooh.
So they're stackers.
I don't know.
They're
Look at
stackers,
this.
and you
Look
get a
at this
set of
sexy thing
3.
she's got going on over there. I really like that.
Can I see the third size 8? This is the 6.
She's gonna go all crazy on you right now.
Just so you guys can see like how look at how cool
Isn't that cool?
looks.
So Herkimer diamonds come from Herkimer, New York, and they are always double terminated, and they're said to be the highest vibrational quartz on the planet. And everybody's always asking us for Herkimer diamond rings, because it's just a way to work with. I mean, I wear clear quartz every day. I never take this off. So I do think you should wear quartz. It keeps your vibration high, so you don't drop too low, right? 149, you can choose your size. The size 6, I have 19, and the size 8, I have 24.
You can stack them all together like that. You can wear them on different fingers. That looks kind of cool, like one on my thumb.
I love just the one on your thumb. I have to say, like, that's just elegant and simple and beautiful. And by the way, what a cool engagement ring.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you think?
They're all open on the back.
Mm-hmm.
They're just really pretty.
Yeah.
I like them.
Custom made for us, so, but just we couldn't get any more of the stones. The Herkimer diamond mine, just so you know, as far as I understand, is closed because it went into probate. So it's really hard to get Herkimer diamonds out of Herkimer, New York. I don't know if that has changed since I was updated at Tucson, but as of right now, getting Herkimer diamonds is almost impossible. So congratulations if you're getting one
They're
of those.
so pretty. I love them.
They're
They feel good to have
beautiful.
on, too. Did you want to put one back on?
Yeah, I do.
Which shape did you have?
Is that a 6?
You want the 8?
Yeah. I'm a 7, so these are
It's
not
like
my range.
you need like the in between.
I need the
That's
in-between,
pretty,
but
yeah.
I do like it. Yeah, it's simple, it's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Catches the light in a gorgeous way, and it's just elegant.
They're really pretty.
It's the right size for every day. It's not too much, it's not too little. It's the perfect size for every day. People will stop you and go, what is that? Is that a diamond? And you can say yes. It's a Herkimer diamond. Details. So, congratulations. Yay. Okay. What are we doing now?
We've got orthoclase generators. Let's show the ruby harmonizers.
Yeah, let's show the ruby harmonizers.
I have it right here.
Okay. So we have another new stone alert. You know, it just makes it fun. This is a new stone called Mavenite. Mavenite. So again, this is not zoisite. You've seen ruby in a green matrix before, ruby zoisite, but you have not seen Mavenite before. And here's the story about Mavenite. It only grows in one place in India called Karnataka, India. And it's for inner balance, stability, and self-care. It reminds you of the importance of care for self, including compassion for yourself. Isn't that cool? So this is called a harmonizer. Yep, so we work with these to balance and harmonize energy. So you hold it in your hand as a meditation tool. Isn't that beautiful? Ruby in Mavenite. We only have 27 of these. They're $149. And they do fluoresce because it's ruby.
Yeah, the ruby part fluoresces, the Mavenite does not.
Mavenite does not. Yes, this would be feminine for me. This feels very feminine. Because, you know, harmonizers tend to be either masculine or feminine. This feels very feminine to me.
Really pretty.
But I use these for body work. It is such a great tool for body work. To move energy through the like on the lower back, on the shoulders, on the arms. If you're a body worker, this is a great tool to incorporate into your body work practice too. Yeah, I know. I love bringing you something unique that's totally new that we've never had before. So, Mavenite.
The green is so pretty.
Yeah, it'd be cool to sit it next to ruby zoisite so you could see the difference, because ruby zoisite's quite common. Mavenite, literally, it is like, the little pocket of the mine where this comes from is like this big. So that's why we don't have any more of the stone. I know. Never seen anything like it, I know. Isn't that cool? So congratulations. Okay. I know, that's why I was saying, Sarah, it looks like zoisite, but it's a totally different matrix for ruby. This is why I still love what I do, you know, because even after all these years, there's still, every year there's like, Mavenite, what is that? There's always, you know, not quite half a dozen, sometimes half a dozen new stones that are unearthed and explored and found, and it keeps the whole game really interesting for me. So congratulations. So soul chamber therapy, we do sell them sometimes as a set, and then sometimes, like in this case, we just have the one stone made, and because a lot of our community already has a masculine and a feminine, so they're actually collecting them. in our community because we've made quite a few. We've made sunstone and moonstone. We've made compassion stone. We've made quartz. We've made shungite. We've made charoite. We've made quite a few. So now what our community does is they go, well, I have 2 masculine but only 1 feminine. I'd like to add 1 more to the collection, kind of thing. Mavenite is a brighter green than zoisite. It's lighter and brighter. It's kind of like a grass green, kind of, whereas zoisite is like a forest green to me. Okay, what are we doing now?
I'm just kind of.
No, she's kind of getting organizing. Okay,
a little bit just to get everything.
Well, congratulations! You're getting something really cool and really unique, which I love.
This is all of the jewelry stuff that we haven't done. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
La, la, la.
Oh, that's the
Oh, actually, we still had lepidolite to talk about the aura angels.
You want to show those next?
We can.
Let's do it.
These are in here as one of our special. Sometimes we just bring things in as special discounted items, and this is one of my favorites because I believe in angels, and I collect angels.
It's so pretty.
This is a lepidolite angel, hand carved, and I mean you can literally see the waves in her wings, and it's been aura treated, which means the metals have been bonded to it: titanium, iridium, and gold. Lepidolite is lithium, so it's calming and soothing for your central nervous system. It creates relaxation, it relieves anxiety, and then the metals are for strength and abundance. Isn't she beautiful? So our price on these tonight, we have 37 of them, is $59. They are 4 inches, and they are all hand carved, by the way. I know, she's beautiful. I have an angel. I have a little altar for my mom where I, in the space where I kind of sit and do my work most days at home. And I have a gemstone angel there. I have 2, actually. One of them was a gift from one of my customers. So, yeah, it's just you'll know if this speaks to you and if this is something you need. And what I love is she's very detailed. Like, if you look at her face and her hands, a lot of times the angels are kind of like, they don't attend to all the details. And then the way her wings are carved on the back, I don't know, I get lost in it. There's so much detail. Her hair, do you see how her hair is separate from the wings? You can tell how I feel about these. I just think they're beautiful. So congratulations. Yeah.
I think the aura on it's very lovely too.
It wouldn't be the same without it. You know what I mean? Shanna said her mom would have loved it because she collected angels too. My mom did too. My mom loved angels. Like at the holidays, she always had angels under her tree, like around the base of her tree. Oh, angels. But I believe in angels. And I believe in hierarchies of angels. If you've ever studied angels, I took a comparative religion seminar when I was in my graduate program in comparative literature, and we talked about the Nephilim and the different orders of angels, and there are light angels and dark angels, and it's a very interesting whole other rabbit hole world you can explore. Maybe one day we should teach about that.
And there's the seraphim.
There's a seraphim and the Nephilim, and yep. So, yep. Chakra color therapy healing glasses. That I have not heard of, but I will look into that. We still have medium kyanite generators left. Those are the Kaya garnetite.
The Kaya garnetite.
We still have those for $119. That was one of the coolest items of the show.
Is that the larger or the smaller?
I don't know. Team SG, is that which one is that one?
I'll find it on my sheet.
Okay. Yeah, we should talk about angels. We should do that.
Oh, actually
larger.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, don't miss those. $119. Did it say we still have some left? That's an incredible price for a really rare generator. Again, blue kyanite for balancing and harmonizing the chakras, green kyanite for physical balance, clear quartz to magnify energy, and then garnet and hematite for grounding. Yay for it being a larger one. Yeah, we should do an angel class.
That would be really cool.
We'd have to talk about all the angels, though, including the fallen ones, right? So that might freak people out.
I like it. I think that'd be an interesting topic.
Yep, I'm down. You know me, I'm always down. I'll talk about it.
Okay, this one we only have one of.
Okay. Oh, I love this pendant.
I lost my place on my sheet. This is number $40.
Okay. Yeah, this is so cool. That is petersite. I mean, just get this one. That is petersite from Namibia, which is for happiness. Pink tourmaline. It's actually a rubellite from Brazil, which is for heart opening. And then your hummingbird for happiness and joy. This is $239. It's in sterling silver with 14 karat. It's so beautiful, you guys. That tourmaline is stunning.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, and I love a little flower. I love it, the little hummer sitting on a flower.
So
Maybe we should do, we've been talking about our themes for our next retreat. Maybe we should do an angel retreat.
Theme. People seem really into it.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of that for a little one-day retreat? Talk about doing something fun in June. Little angel retreat. A little talkie about angels.
I can imagine how pretty the artwork would be for that.
Congratulations on that pendant. I love it. Pendant. Ooh, the art could be absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all kinds of inspired right now. Like the wheels are turning.
Let's talk about Hackmanite. That's line
Oh,
number.
nice. Tracy said our volume has improved. I don't know, or maybe I'm just like able to talk now.
Yeah, maybe it's a little.
I've
bit
got a big,
loud,
very
too.
phallic microphone. Maybe size matters when it comes to microphones. Okay, where are we going now?
Line number 39.
Okay. So Hackmanite fluoresces too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that beautiful? So Hackmanite is about seeing. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Hackmanite is about is the stone of seeing what you need to see that you can't see right now. It's the stone of removing illusions. So it's funny that we're talking about this and we're about to go into this crazy roller coaster of an eclipse season. But this is a really powerful stone of wisdom, discernment, truth. But it's about kind of like taking the blinders off. And it's a rare stone. We don't have Hackmanite very often. This is done in sterling silver. These are under $40, under 40. So $39. I have 20 of them, and they're about 1.5 inches long. So if you're ready for wisdom, discernment, seeing with the blinders off, getting clarity about what you don't know now that you need to know. Yeah, it's like an eclipse talisman. And, I'd be curious to know your experience with Hackmanite, whether it helps you navigate and negotiate the eclipse periods more easily, It might. It might make it a little bit easier. Isn't it pretty? Hackmanite. It's a member of the sodalite family, but it's much more rare.
It's really pretty. I love the color.
Yeah. It almost has a Tanzanite feel to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks a little bit Tanzanite-y.
Doesn't it? It's Tanzanite. Congratulations. Let me know how, because you'll get it before the eclipses begin. So let me know if it's helpful for all that goodness. Yeah, we did. Karina, did you see? We lit it up because Hackmanite does fluoresce under black light.
All right, this is number 34.
Okay.
Oh, look at that flash.
I know. I love all of our carvings tonight. I just think they're so beautiful, but I do love elephant. And trunk is up, which is always for good luck. That's a Labradorite elephant with a round rainbow moonstone on the bezel. Under $200, by the way. It's 3 inches, and it's all done in Tibetan silver, which is silver from Tibet. It's a mixture of 925. And it's alloy, just like regular sterling silver is, but it's all hand carved in Tibet. And I love how, you can put it on a cord, or you could put it on a chain if you wanted to. I think I would probably put this one on a cord. Elephants represent strength, wisdom, and in many traditions, unconditional love. Elephants are very smart. They're very, very smart, and they're very, very loyal and protective, and they also bring good luck. So $199.
It is amazing artwork, Larissa. I agree.
The detail is incredible. And I love that they're all handmade, hand carved, everything by hand, you know.
Labradorite's a great stone to carve an elephant in too.
It is because it's good luck, and Labradorite's always new beginnings, right? Labradorite's also one of those stones of seeing in the darkness. Like, what do you need to see that you're not seeing now? And it's always kind of, for me, it's always a stone of rebooting too, like restarting, regenerating. It is heavy.
It's heavy. Yeah, I mean, it's not
gonna weigh you down, but it's...
I can hold it up with one hand, like with 2 fingers. So but for a pendant, yeah,
it's relative,
pretty
but
heavy.
yeah, it's not. This is not like lightweight or flimsy. It's beautiful. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right.
We'll talk about morganite and green tourmaline.
Where are you looking?
Number 33, right above that. Actually.
Yeah, let's do that. This is another one of our custom-made pendants, and we don't do morganite necklaces very often. So this one is morganite. This is one you're going to want to get. And again, the price on this is hard to believe. Under $130 for this necklace. It's morganite, Super 7, green tourmaline, tourmalinated quartz, and then at the top it's what? Let me see.
I was like, here. You asking me?
Oh, it's cut and faceted morganite at the top.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's so let me show it to you up close. It is cut and faceted morganite here, green tourmaline, rough morganite, black tourmaline and quartz, and Super 7. And our Super 7 is actually Super 8, this one, because it's got rose quartz in it. Morganite is the ultimate love stone because it brings the love you deserve. It's a stone of sovereign love. Super 7 is a master healing stone. Green tourmaline brings wisdom in love. Black tourmaline and quartz is protection. Isn't that incredible? So this is $129. It comes on a sterling silver chain that's adjustable from 16 to 18 inches.
Deborah said, slam the screen door. That pendant.
It's incredible.
Really, really
I mean, it is incredible. And the retail value of something like this is double. This is another one of those where it's just like, this should be $250. And the only reason it's not is because we custom made it. So, you know, we can pass a little bit of savings on to you when we make our own jewelry, which is really, really cool. Isn't it incredible?
Nathan said, I see a goddess in the shape of the pendant. Yeah, I see it too.
I do too.
Looks very similar to the Malta goddesses.
It reminds me of the mother goddesses. Yeah, and I love that there's a cut and faceted morganite and a natural morganite. Because I like the combination of textures in my jewelry. I'm just a fan of that. So I love that there's a cabochon and a natural, and then there's the bar of tourmaline, and then the cut and faceted too. So love, healing, and protection, and also wisdom, because that green tourmaline is about wisdom and love. So congratulations. That would be another incredible gift. You know, get it now because the price is so good, and put it away. It's very hard to find a natural morganite pendant for that price. Let alone getting a Super 7 and tourmalinated quartz and green tourmaline and everything else in there. It's hard, you know, it's incredible. So enjoy. It was made with love out of all of the love stones and healing stones too. We had 49 of those. Yes, indeed. Isn't that funny? So many of you saw like a mother or like a goddess energy in those, which is really interesting. I see it too. I would like to show them the Tiffany stone and amethyst rings, if we can do that one.
Totally.
Although, I don't know. You can tell me if the team might be ready for that or not.
Yeah, we should be able to do it.
Okay.
I don't see a problem with it.
And then we have 2 more generators I want to show you tonight too. So Tiffany stone is funny. Sometimes I come back to stones in my own practice, and Tiffany stone is one that I have recently come back to because I discovered that it's for an abundance of direction. on your soul path. So I have a friend who's a crystal healer, and she's like, do you have any Tiffany stone? And I'm like, every once in a while we get it. And she's like, Athena. She said, it is so powerful for moments where you're like not sure what to do next, or not sure how to proceed, or whether it's, she said, you know, mostly it's professional, like in your spiritual path and your professional path, but it can help with relationship stuff too. She's like, it cuts through confusion like a knife. And so when I saw this stone with amethyst, which is all about balance and detoxification and finding peace, and I love the way they come together. It's adjustable, right? Isn't that cool? So Tiffany stone is opalized fluorite, meaning it is fluorite that has a higher water content to it. And so anyway, as soon as she and I had that conversation, I went into my collection, and I have a little Tiffany stone heart, and I've been working with it, and I've been getting all these downloads and all, like, feeling like I'm channeling more clearly and more accurately. So one of the reasons I wanted to have this stone in the sale is, if you don't have Tiffany stone in your collection, these are affordable. There's 2 different sizes, by the way. The one on her ring finger is the smaller size.
This is the smaller one.
Meaning that the stones are smaller.
Yeah, they're both adjustable.
And then the one on her, how are you doing it? So the one on the right side of the screen is smaller at $99. I have 9 of those. And the one on the left side of the screen is $119, and I have 10 of those. So 99 and 119. It's just because the Tiffany stone is slightly smaller on the right and slightly bigger on the left. But if you've been feeling unsure, and yeah, Amanda, all of our jewelry in these sales is always going to be sterling silver. We don't do mystery things. It's going to be sterling silver, and if there's gold, it's either 14 or 18K. So yeah, these are sterling silver. They're open on the back. They're absolutely beautiful. And if you've been feeling confused and like, or just that you want to channel more effectively and more accurately, this is definitely the stone for you. And like I said, it's one that I've revisited in my own path because of my friend and our conversation that we had. So congratulations.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. I mean, if you're a purple
really
fan, even if you're just not getting it for the metaphysical properties, can I put one on, the smaller one?
Of course, yeah.
It's a little baby one.
A little baby one.
Isn't it beautiful? And what I like about these rings, I know they're already gone, it looks like you're wearing 2 rings in one. You know what I mean? Like when you look at my hand, doesn't it look like I'm wearing 4 rings? I don't know. I feel like it's a party bonus, but it's super comfortable. So I'll just wear it through the sale so you can see it. Congratulations. We still have natural trowelite left.
I saw that we still have the larger size of the selenites too, if you want to show that to them.
Ooh,
Right
selenite and hydrozincite. This is the one that's too big for me. Double clearing energy, right? This comes from Mexico. Hydrozincite is a member of the Smithsonite family. And so it clears energetic blockages, and then selenite is a clearing stone. So this is literally double clearing, and these are all terminated selenite wands. So let me find the price of this real quick. Unless you happen to know it, Alexis, do you have it?
That is line
Or
number
Robert?
20. 20B is the larger size.
Okay. Yeah, so $219 for the larger size of the hydrozincite.
So we are going to have to separate the generators. I think we should do the orthoclase first, and then I've got some jewelry here to separate them with.
Okay.
Oh, and then I have these.
Oh, yay, let's got our first Tiffany stone. Yay. I mean, if you're going to start, this is like the place to begin. Isn't it gorgeous? And I think you'll love it. I fell in love with it all over again. And I kind of like that. I love having conversations with people. Like maybe you already have a piece in your collection, and maybe I'm inspiring you to go and get it and work with it again. And I just think that's the coolest thing. Because sometimes let's be honest, we don't work with all of our stones every day. And I like to kind of be that reminder of like, go back and get that and work with it and see what it has to tell you. Okay, speaking of cool stones, we've got 2 different generators. They're both green, but they're very different stones.
This one's number 13.
Yeah. One is for physical healing and the other is for emotional healing. So that's how I'm going to differentiate these. This is orthoclase, which is for emotional healing. It's it's a little more green in person. It's kind of not showing up quite as, I know it's hard.
You get the thing.
There's our white thing. Yeah, there we go. That is more accurate to what it looks like. Okay. We have a few dozen of these. These are under $50. These come from Australia. It's called orthoclase. They're 6.5 inches, which is pretty cool to get a generator this size for under $50. This is for overcoming tragedy. This is real heart challenges. Intense grief, intense loss, shock. Orthoclase is really good for healing from shock. Those moments where you go and you don't quite exhale. I had one of those last week because a friend of mine had something really terrible happen, and I don't have a lot of those like moments, but I literally had one of those. So sometimes as a friend and a healer, and you know, when shocking things happen, a lot of times I'm one of the first people that someone calls, and even I don't always know what to say. You know what I mean? Like, there's just some circumstances where you don't know what to say, but you can help people move the energy, right? So if you are a crystal healer or someone who works with people who experience trauma, right, this would be a great tool for you to have in your collection. Hi, Casey Johnson. These are $49. The retail value of them is about $94. So it's an incredible savings on a stone that's pretty rare. It has some really magical properties. Other metaphysical properties, hope. Because again, after sadness, after grief, after shock comes hope, right? It has to. We have to be able to turn the page and keep moving, right? So congratulations if this is speaking to you. And I mean, a lot of us have been through things in our life and moments where we've been like, nah, it's an orthoclase moment. Yeah, and we all have those moments. Like Sabrina said, she had a shocking moment where a friend told her something she didn't know what to say. But you know, sometimes it's not about what we say, right? It's about how we can hold and transmute the energy. Because sometimes there are no words, you know? I learned that after my mom passed. I used to try to figure out what to say to people, and now what I usually say is, I probably don't have the right words, but I will try to bring the right energy.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes there's nothing to say.
Nobody does have the right words.
It's not like you're going to have, I mean, at least in my experience, like the words that are going to make them feel instantly better about everything, but just knowing that you're there and holding the space can make a huge difference. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so just take a breath, right? Oh, Cynthia, I see you. Yeah, I mean, there are moments that life does not prepare you for. So, and that's where energy comes in. Now the other green generator, so congrats on those.
We have to let them
catch up.
But,
the other one though is a physical healer, and I'm just going to tell you, I've never seen so much chlorite in quartz in my life.
It's like full.
And she needs to show you up close. It sparkles like the damn day is long. These are so beautiful, you guys. Oh my God. So chlorite's an inclusion that grows in quartz in Madagascar and in Brazil. You'll see like little speckles of it sometimes and little phantoms of it. You know, you've seen, right? I've never seen, I mean, this is pretty much solid chlorite, which is one of the most important physical healing minerals, top 10, that you can work with. Did you want to do them now?
No, we cannot.
Okay.
So
and you'll see them in a minute.
We'll do a wandlet and then we can do it.
And goodbye.
I was just letting you do your thing before I shut you down.
Talkie.
This is number 48.
Okay. So we have two wandlets tonight. I'd like to show them both.
Yeah, we can show them both. Yeah.
Because they're the same price. They're just different stones. So this one, okay, the one she's showing you now is Veracruz amethyst with mystic topaz and a little quartz cluster. Wandlets, if you're new, are pendants that also work as pendulums, and they're also functional wands. So you can send and receive energy and open and close. circles with them. So everybody loves them. A lot of people collect them. And they're all done in sterling silver.
I love this one because it's a little heart.
It is a little heart.
Super cute. We still have agate eyes.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
saw
do
them
we?
comment.
Okay, we do have agate eyes for $39. We do.
So those are still available.
That's a crazy price on Shiva eye agate for that size. Like I was telling you earlier when we showed them, I paid more for mine wholesale in Tucson than you're paying tonight. So if you want something associated with Shiva, it's really powerful. That's a good one.
$39.
Okay, so the wandlet, this wandlet is $239, Veracruz Amethyst, Mystic Topaz, Clear Quartz Cluster, and then the other wandlet is also $239, but it's different. So that one is Damberite with Blue Topaz, and then it has, is that Aura Quartz on top? Or is it just a clear quartz? Oh, it's a laser quartz point.
Yeah.
It's laser. So Damberite removes unwanted energy, Blue Topaz is very protective, and laser quartz does what it says. It directs energy like a laser. You can see how it comes to this really specific defined point. And those are natural, by the way, not carved.
Someone requested the white thing. I don't think it really helps.
I don't know.
Too much with this.
Sometimes the white thing helps, and
yeah,
sometimes it doesn't.
It makes it kind of difficult to hold the wand.
So Team SG will put up the two different wandlets, and then you can choose. So again, one of them is Damberite.
So this one's up.
Yeah,
and now
that's
this one is up,
Veracruz. And then the other one is one of them is Veracruz, and one of them is Damberite with laser. Aren't they beautiful? I know, they're so much fun. We don't get very many of them in at a time. We usually have like one or two. Sometimes we'll have three. I think that's the most we've ever had of them. To my knowledge, there is no metal in Shiva agate. It is just agate, jasper, and quartz. That's a great question, Zoe. It looks like there's metal, but to my knowledge, there is not. I could be wrong. That would be a Mindat question. Whenever I wonder about like composition of my minerals, Mindat.org, which was founded by my mentor, Rock Courier. That's what she said, Laura Bell. All right, now I get to talking more. Okay, but will you shut that light off because I think it kind of drowns it. Okay. Or maybe it doesn't, and I'm wrong.
I think it looks better with it on.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay. If you need a physical healer, this is your stone. We don't have a lot of these. I just had it, and now I don't.
14.
Okay. I have 7 of the small, 7 of the medium, 4 of the large. Chlorite was one of the first minerals I bought when I was going through my own healing journey starting about 12, 13 years ago. And I stand by it as a really powerful physical healer. And if you are a healer or crystal healer, you should have chlorite in your space. And I love that it's in a generator, which creates a really focused, tight loop of energy. So the small is $59, the medium is $99, and the large is $129. And I have 7, 7, and 4.
They're so full, and you can see like the lines.
I mean, yeah, it's literally like somebody asked if it's like 1,000-line quartz. Not necessarily, because the lines are not always that perfectly even.
No.
But
Still
oh
really cool.
my goodness. And they sparkle. I don't know if you can see, but they're super sparkly in the light. They are absolutely beautiful, you guys. So congratulations. I wish I had more. I don't have any more chlorite generators. They're special.
Oh
They
my
were
gosh.
special.
Those are gone for sure.
Yeah, well, you guys know the magic when you see it. You know the magic when you see it. And I'm proud of you for that. Catherine got the little Damberite wandlet.
Oh, congratulations, Catherine.
Yay. Oh, I love that. Sabrina said I put mine next to my husband's nightstand for his healing. That's really beautiful. I see you, Laura Bell. Okay.
We have another pendant and another ring. Okay, we have a ruby pendant number 41.
Okay. Yeah, there's only one of these.
Yeah, and it's super cutie. Now I think
It's
the light is-
super cute. Look at that, you guys. It's a natural little hexagon ruby that the camera just does not want to look at today.
I know.
Can I see it real quick?
Camera's like, I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
It's just too damn bad. Oh, this is the other side. Yeah, there's little record keepers on it with the leaf. You see it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. So, it is a natural ruby, and it's a hexagon, but it's heart-shaped, which is why I love it so much.
So cute.
That's the back of it, Alexis?
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
showing
Oh,
the
okay.
little,
Yeah.
I was
So
trying
there's
to
like
show
a little
the-
leaf. Do you see?
Yeah.
Isn't that cute? So this is done in sterling silver, and it is I just had it. $199, 1.75 inches.
Cute, little cutie.
They say that when you lose someone you love, they go on to live in your heart as a ruby. And Shakespeare called rubies fairy favors. I'll never forget, I was taking a Shakespearean seminar in my when I was getting my bachelor's degree at UC Irvine, and our professor taught us that. And the next day I was at a little metaphysical shop, and I bought my first ruby ring, which is very small and nothing to, as my grandma would say, shake a stick at. But it was affordable, and I remember thinking, that's my fairy favor.
Aww.
I'm a literature person. I love the stories. That's why I share all the stories with you. I just think they bring meaning to life. So congratulations on that one. Isn't that cute? Aw, thank you, Sarah. She said such great pieces tonight. You know what? Paradoxal debacle. It does look like an apple. I see that.
It did kind of look like an apple.
It's appley. Oh, Team SG just put... Oh, no, they did have it up before. Okay, so I think that one is gone. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, these are
are
so cool.
They're really pretty. Line 16.
Okay. Now, for your viewing pleasure, these are smoky quartz. Can I see that little piece right here real quick? I just wanted to look at it with my my readers
Wait, you
on.
want to look at it?
Yeah.
I'm going to show them the other one.
Yeah. This is smoky quartz with hematite. But these are very special. These are, they're kind of like a smoky citrine, and they have some really interesting markings on them. These are from South Africa. So this is traditionally, most of our smoky quartz comes from Brazil, but these are South African. And we brought these back from Tucson, and they're really affordable. Do you see how it's like a smoky citrine?
Yeah, that one has the...
They almost look like they have Lemurian lines on them, but
They
they're from
do.
Africa.
I noticed that too. Look
You
at this.
guys, the price on these is insane. The biggest one, which is 3 inches, is under $50.
What's this?
Get your fingers ready. Like, this is not one to miss. Plus, you can see the hematite. You can see all the little hematite inclusions. So, again, hematite is the most grounding stone in the world. And then smoky quartz clears all of the energy. So I have 14 of the small, which I think is, that's that size right there, for $34.
This cutum.
You should have that wire wrapped. And then I have 20 of the medium at $39.
Like,
I have 17 of the large at $44. And then I have 11 of the extra large at $49. Isn't that a crazy price for smoky citrine? My little glasses. I got these in Tucson.
They're cute.
We're trying to get you cute readers, because I wear my readers all the time. And I bumped up recently to, I'm embarrassed to say, I'm at a 2.5, honey. But anyway, I don't necessarily need a 2.5, but this is, I like the little rhinestones on this, so.
You just chose it.
I was like, whatever it is, just put it in the bag. So congrats on your little smoky magic clusters. They're so beautiful. I wish I had more of those too. That was one of the big magic things of the night, so I'm excited for you.
Super special.
Okay, we are almost
We've got 2 pendants.
Almost
a ring.
Team SG, what's left?
Yeah, let us know so that we can show it again.
People are asking. So we have 2 pendants. This is going to be really quick because we only have one of each of these. These are both fluorite, and they're beautiful purple fluorite. The one on the left. Can I have the one on the left?
This
one?
one? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never know.
That's Rainbow Moonstone, and on my sheet it says, oh no, it does say Rainbow Moonstone, sorry. So the one on the left, wait a minute.
Wait, where does it say rainbow moonstone?
No, it does not. So the one on the left is the one on her. I'm sorry, on the right is rainbow moonstone, and the one on the left is labradorite. On the sheet, they both say labradorite. That is rainbow moonstone.
It is, yeah. Well,
Yeah. It is.
yeah, that's rainbow moonstone for sure.
Okay, so
Are we doing rainbow moonstone first?
yeah, so rainbow moonstone with purple fluorite
And it is super flashy rainbow
for manifesting your soul path. Because remember, fluorite is your dharma stone. I know this one is. It's huge. It's under $250. It's 5 inches. Or are you just happy to see me? Somebody doesn't behave, you just go for $249. And then the other one, which is 4.5 inches of purple fluorite with labradorite, so new beginnings on your soul path, is $229. Aren't they beautiful? And again, you can put that on, I mean, you could actually do a gemstone, you know, the gemstone necklaces that have all the beads. It's got a big enough bail where you could fit that through there, or you could put it on a cord. So beautiful. I know. So Team SG will post those in just a second, but the larger one has rainbow moonstone for $249, and the smaller one has labradorite for $229. Yeah, that would be one hell of a pendulum. That might hurt your arm after a while. I don't know. Super beautiful. Okay.
We have a ring.
We do. We have one little hummingbird ring. What was that, Robin?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank
Yeah,
you
so
for
let's do the
letting us
hummingbird
know.
ring.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Damberite. We only have one of these rings. Remember I told you Damberite is one of the Synergy 12 stones, and it's like an energy vacuum cleaner. It removes unwanted energy, and this is such a beautiful crystal clear piece. Damberite comes from Mexico. And then it's got the little sterling silver hummingbird, and this is fully adjustable. Did they already post the fluorite pendants?
I think
They're
that's
asking if you can say the prices again.
Okay,
Oh.
$249. It's we didn't adjust the prices, Robin. We just were correcting the stone. So it's
Okay.
$249 for the large and $229 for the medium. Yeah.
you.
Yep. And then
there.
I love Damberite too. Yeah, so $229 on the right and $249 on the left. Labradorite on the right, moonstone on the left. And then your hummingbird ring, which is just so stinking cute, is $179, and that one is fully adjustable. And remember, when you wear jewelry on your right hand, you are sending that energy. That's your masculine projecting hand. And when you wear jewelry on your left hand, that's your receiving feminine. Sending, receiving, send, receive.
Send, receive.
You picking up what I'm putting down? What's really scary is I could just keep going. You know what I mean? Like, these gem sales are kind of funny because I always think like it's a long sale, but by the end of it, I'm like, what else do you want to talk about?
Angels?
What else is in your bag? I don't know if you follow him, Benny. What's his name? He does the Kardashian. He just cracks me up.
Benny Drama.
Benny Drama.
Yes, he's
Ben,
so
Benito
funny.
Skinner. So he did this really funny reel where he had this little tiny Coach bag, and he was like, let's see what's in my bag. And he was pulling out like clearly things that were not in his bag, like a hookah pipe and like all these things, and like just kept coming and coming. I kind of feel like that with these gem sales. Like, here's my little bag, and like all these things that clearly couldn't be in it. Anyway, I think we need to bring Damberite rings. Damberite is not from Danbury, Connecticut, but that's not a bad guess. It's from Mexico.
More Danbury rings.
Damberite rings. Thank you, Nita. Yeah, because I don't know that everybody would be able to keep going with me. You guys might be like, nope, we're done. We're cutting her off. Okay. So.
That was everything, I believe. Of course,
Everything.
beside for
We
the
have our giveaway.
last item. Is the team ready for us to do that? Or I don't want to make them lose the feed by everyone commenting yes.
They've asked a couple of times to slow down. Caitlin is messaging now.
Okay.
Okay. Can I have a little bit more Diet Coke?
Yes.
And then, is there anything else that we need to let them know that's left over?
For some leftovers, I saw some
Okay.
Okay.
Let me grab that.
Yep.
Is there someone available to capture those winners?
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
Kathy Almond is
Caitlin
asking.
says they're good.
Perfect.
Okay. So Kathy Almond, inflammation in the body. My favorite is sugilite. I like sugilite, and I like eudialyte for inflammation. Yeah. But I think the most important thing to do for inflammation is diet. I really do. Our diet, especially in the U.S., causes inflammation because everything's acidic. So ironically, that's why I drink lemon juice and apple cider vinegar, and kombucha and things that we know counteract acidity in the body. And I could lecture on that for a couple of hours. This is Tralite from Brazil. We were talking about this earlier. Some of you, and Naturelite too, for sure. Naturelite, Chris Gunn is right. And Naturelite has kind of does double duty. We don't have these stones for you tonight, but some of them we do have on sagegoddess.com. We actually have sugilite on sagegoddess.com under $1. We have like little small pieces because it doesn't really matter how big it is. So if you go to sagegoddess.com and search sugilite, you can find that. By the way, any order you place at sagegoddess.com today, if you say quartz in your notes, you get a free quartz pendant until midnight. So if you didn't, feel called to something in the sale, or you just want to go shop on the website, did you see the same people who make our chumpies made little alabaster hearts with hummingbirds for me?
That's so sweet.
I know. Made in the same way, ceremonially, Hummingbird is the colibri in Spanish and in Quechua. And it's my animal spirit ally.
Heather Winkler had a really good question. She asked if Tiffany stone is opalized fluorite, does it ever come in green? And I've never seen it in green.
I've never seen it in green. I've only ever seen it in purple. But it is a great question.
And I don't know if it's because that mine only produces purple fluorite. I don't know. It's a really good question.
Could be.
I've never seen green.
It is a great question.
Tiffany stone.
I would freak out if I saw it.
I mean, I'd be excited too.
I would love it. Okay, so it sounds like Team SG is ready for us to do our giveaway.
Well, I wanted to see the Tralite again.
Okay, so the Tralite, do you want me to go over the prices?
It's
okay.
line number 22, just in case anyone missed that.
Okay, so we have the 5 to 6 inch pieces are $59, which is the one on the right. And the 6 to 7 inch pieces are $69. That's the one on the left.
And super
So congratulations. Yeah, really good, important for opening your third eye, clearing third eye blockages, and enhancing psychic gifts and connection to spirit guides.
Okay. And
Anything else, Team SG, that you want us to point out? Let us know.
They posted that we have the mixed tourmaline pendants.
Oh, okay.
Not the Morganite, but the mixed tourmaline?
Yeah.
Okay. The mixed tourmaline
so
pendant. Oh, with the moon, you guys.
Super special.
$199. Green tourmaline, golden tourmaline, pink tourmaline, and topaz with a sterling silver moon. This is one of the most beautiful. We've had 2 custom SG necklaces tonight. This one and the Morganite. I don't know how you choose. Honestly, I think that is so incredibly beautiful.
This one's really
And the
pretty.
chain is rad.
The chain's really nice.
I really like the chain too.
I love that it comes with the special
That
chain.
it's on. Yeah, it does. So anyway, that is still available. So you can comment and say sold mixed tourmaline pendant $199, and we will capture it for you.
Thank you, Kara. Thank you. You guys
You're
are
doing
being so
beautiful.
nice today. Thank
You're
you.
doing beautiful.
Thank you, everyone. It's very, very sweet of you.
Okay.
All right.
And now
For
it's our final giveaway of the night, and the beautiful man who makes these necklaces, he really is an incredible soul. We brought this home from Tucson specifically as a giveaway. As you can tell, this is chrysocolla with azurite, and then there's a little carnelian. So this isn't it priestessy? Let me show it to you.
yeah, they'll want to
I'm not going to put it on because I've got all my other situations on, but You would not want to wear any other necklaces. In fact, you may want to wear nothing but this. If that doesn't scream like I am a priestess, and it's all done by hand. The retail value of this, that's the back, by the way. Doesn't he do a beautiful job? And look at his chain. And it's totally adjustable. Like you could make this like super, super choker length. I think the longest length it can be is 16.5 inches, but it's got such a cool clasp and it's all made by hand. The value of this piece is $499. Is that incredible? So if you need a little creativity, intuition, and encouragement, because carnelian is like stamina, and just say yes, and I'm going to give it away right this very minute.
It's so pretty.
And thank you for being here. We've had so much fun with you tonight. The energy was really great, and thank you to Team SG for working so hard behind the scenes. We appreciate it. I know, I love that. It is. You could extend it on Amazon and also on Etsy. You can buy necklace extenders. So if you're ever like, 16 inches, that's not going to work for me, you can get necklace extenders. They're kind of nifty. On Etsy, you can find them in sterling silver, which is really, really neat. I'm usually having to shorten necklaces because I've got a little tiny neck. My shortest chain, I think, is 12 inches or 13 inches. So I've got a little tiny neck, but let's see. I am going to go into the feed while Alexis shows that to you for a minute. Spirit, guide me. It does have an Egyptian vibe to it. I think so, too.
It's really pretty, especially in this lighting.
Okay, where are we going? Well, isn't that funny? I'm called to someone whose handle, where did she go? Shares a name with me. I'm curious if your actual name is. So Palace Athene. Where did you go? Well, I found you, and I definitely felt the call that this was supposed to go to you, to enhance your intuition, to connect you with your, and I'm also getting, Palace Athene, that this is supposed to connect you with some magic in your lineage, some ancestral magic that maybe you've lost track of or you need to reconnect with on some level. So congratulations to Palace Athene.
Congratulations.
And we're happy you were here tonight, and I hope you enjoy that beautiful necklace and wear it in good health and wisdom and power. So, if you shop tonight, we want to thank you. We want to remind you to subscribe. You just have to clicky right there, and you'll subscribe. So that way you won't miss any of the other things that we're doing here on YouTube, and we're also over on Instagram at the Sage Goddess, so we'd love to have you there. You're already there, so thanks. Thank you, TikTokers. We're glad you're there too. You'll get an invoice tomorrow. Oh, look, we're at the Sage Goddess on Facebook.
You don't have to say every single one.
I don't know. I feel like I have to.
That's why we have it there, so you don't have to say it. But it's so funny. You're like, wait, when is this gonna end? We're also on TikTok.
Now I don't want to say it because she's like making fun
No,
of me.
you can totally do it. I just didn't want you to feel pressured.
There's lots of ways to pay your invoice tomorrow when you get it. And remember, we have those payment plans options for you, so you're welcome to use those. And then your items will ship to you early next week. We hope you enjoyed everything. Remember, everything ships for free in the U.S. It'll be $5 per item shipping for items outside the U.S. And then head on over to sagegoddess.com. We've got beautiful new treasures. Like I said, I recommend the little hummingbird if we still have them left.
That's
we
so
didn't have a
cute,
lot of
yeah.
them. And if you put quartz in your notes, only if you order on sagegoddess.com and only tonight, if you put quartz in your notes, you're going to get a free etched quartz pendant as our gift. Isn't that beautiful? To raise your vibration. So enjoy, but make sure you got to put, and then your code for 22% off at sagegoddess.com is Bloom. So that's your discount code, and then you get a free gift, but only until midnight. So go shopping.
And join us tomorrow for our full moon in Libra event.
Yes, 5 p.m. Pacific time. We have worksheets on sagegoddess.com that you can download for free. I will be live with you on YouTube starting at 5 p.m. Pacific time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then on Thursday, we have Living Astrology, which is session 1 of Living Magic, which you can join at sagegoddess.com/livingmagic. All right. Thank you, everybody. And thank you to Team SG. We love you guys. And we hope you love everything that you got tonight. And we'll see you very soon.